Memes and videos, it's not Uma Musume. It's streams and videos, streams and videos, streams and videos. Brooklyn! How are you, love? I hope you're wonderful. Alright, is it? Alright, let me see if I can't move myself over a little bit. Alright, there we go. Shrink myself down a little. Yay! Hot pots! Oh, I guess I didn't move them last. Whoopsie! Whoopsie! I didn't move them last time. It's good to know. Alright, fair enough. Hey, Shanbei! Shanbei! Thank you for the tip, honey! Yay! Thank you! Woke up from a nap. Much love, honey. How are you? I hope you is doing the good goods. Yeah. I hope everyone's doing wonderful. I just wanted to do a stream, and I is doing the rest, and watching the stream. That's how she has dementia, and this scared me so bad. What the fuck? What is she doing?
Now, it's important to note that Nick's grandma has Alzheimer's, which often causes her to stand around and see things that don't appear to be there. But as she stands there, something happens that Nick can't explain. While taking this video, this is captured. Take a look.
Okay. What is captured? Last night at my grandma's house. She has dementia, and this scared me so bad. So I was watching the Clone Wars? Oh. Okay, that's creepy. What the fuck is that? Was that the vacuum? Oh, it's the fucking room vacuum thing. Yeah. The, the vacuum cleaner thingy. I'm feeling okay. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Draco. Actually, I'm very depressed, but I'm trying to work on the whole depression thing. That is just a straight-up vacuum. Why does that matter?
Apparently,
and you threw something
that was on top of the fridge had fallen over. It falls all of a sudden, which Nick says is made creepier by the fact that his grandmother's dog was growling. But this incident gets a whole lot stranger.
Yeah, that's weird.
What exactly fell from the fridge? Take a look.
Alright.
Yeah, what fell from the fridge?
So this is in response to last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines. One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night.
Oh.
Back they are. Genuinely.
If the mini statue was sitting far back,
I don't know if it was
how
sitting
exactly did it tip over?
at the side of the fridge. Yeah.
He notices something pretty freaky.
honestly, I'm a bit in disbelief. No, I'm pretty sure it's just a plug-in charger. I brought my girlfriend Claire here so she can help demonstrate. But can you try to step in front of that? And so it just does that. Move away. So
I'm alright. How are you doing, honey? How are you doing?
He's kind of creepy with a smiley face and everything.
Just woke up from nap nap. Shanbei, thank you so much for the tip. I really do appreciate it. I definitely need it. I only have like, I think $20 to my name, so I definitely appreciate any money. Thank you very much. Mwah.
To Nick, the Roomba might have been
I'm glad you're okay.
Now, this is where things start to get pretty creepy, because ever since then, Nick has been feeling immensely uneasy by the kitchen space. Considering
because of Ahsoka?
TV in the house,
why?
He has no choice but to watch near the kitchen. But one night, while watching alone, this happens.
You're watching Clone Wars alone, which is fine. Clone Wars is awesome.
Watching my show, and after last night, I'm definitely not leaving these lights on. But I was watching my show, and
they're just staring in there. That's creepy.
there's nothing there.
They're watching something. That's creepy.
There's no
interesting.
To explain the dog's behavior. Both dogs.
That's weird.
Even though nothing is there. And it's the fact that they're looking at the kitchen that makes this even more unsettling.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Noting that Nick's
it's not
who passed away last
like
year, had once told Nick
paranormal, but it's weird.
In the kitchen one night with the lights off, but apparently he was wrong because after looking closely, no one was there. It's for
thanks for the weird.
That Nick is scared of the kitchen. But this wouldn't be the final reason, because on the
flash of somebody in a kitchen.
The following happens.
That's some weird B-roll.
He immediately films again after being startled by the ice maker, which was going off at this time. But as he records, this happens. Watch.
What happens? Alright, I'm watching. Hey, you got an ice maker. That's always nice. Thought I saw my grandma standing there. Alright.
Whoa.
What? Roomba actually scared me coming out of the dark like that. It appeared from ancient times. The Roomba of old hath come. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. The Roomba of ancient world hath rolled onto the floor. It's a fucking Roomba, dude. What? Why are you scared of the Roomba? Alright, is it gonna fall off? Okay, that is weird for it to act that way. But yeah, that's just electronic dumb bullshit.
Yo.
Oh, it's following him. That's cool. Maybe he reprogrammed it. Aw, thank you, Zero. I wish I was the best wife. Yeah, he reprogrammed it either via controller, which I doubt he used a controller for that, but I mean, it looks like it's operating, you know. Yeah, it looks like he's guiding it through there, like he's controlling it. Best, the best, the ever best, the best, best. Dude, I'm gonna tell you this. If it's not you controlling it, oh, that's pretty fucking awesome.
Somehow, After just following Nick around the living room, the Roomba flips over. Despite there being nothing in its path, it does a complete 180 as if someone...
It looks like something was tied to the back end of it, yeah, and like yanked it up then.
After posting the previous one.
I think this is fake.
That he didn't notice initially. For one, the Roomba was already acting strange earlier. Unlike before, the Mini Hoover was moving in a straight path, which is uncommon for vacuums of this kind to do. And second, it didn't pause and turn around when it sensed the stair's edge. Earlier, we can see the Roomba doing just that, but here, it doesn't. If what occurred before disturbed Nick, then surely...
But isn't it backwards? Oh, I guess not. I don't know.
But for now, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
That is a weird one. I think it's reprogramming though, and the whole dementia thing is kind of creepy, so... Oh, that looks too real. Oh, it was real! That was a real fucking girl!
After multiple failed pregnancies. To Gabby, the mother, Regina was a miracle. And so, from videos of her as a baby to footage of Regina's first day of school, Gabby has captured all the smallest moments in Regina's life. Out of all the videos on this page, a select few have left many viewers baffled. It all started with a series of videos that Gabby took when Regina was a baby.
Uh-huh. For the 5th time, okay.
During this time,
what weird thing?
She would often crawl to one hallway inside her house and just stare at it. Now, this wouldn't be so strange if it weren't for the fact that she would continue to do this throughout the years. Just like when she was a baby, she still to this day stares at this hallway for no apparent reason.
Well, it looks like the front hallway that leads to outside. Maybe she wants to go outside.
To blowing kisses at the hallway, Regina behaves as though she's playing with one of her friends. It goes without saying, but she may have an imaginary
Maggie! How are you, love?
This may not be the case, because as of recent, this was captured.
¿Qué pasó? Ay, Dios, ahora sí me asusté. ¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué pasa?
Mira,
what's up?
Vámonos. ¿Qué, mi amor? ¿Qué hay? Ven, amor.
Thank you for her bath. Meow, 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 meow.
Venga, mi niña. It's okay.
Unlike before, Regina has been acting differently towards the hallway. Gabby's most recent videos involving the hallway show
Aw, thank you, honey.
not a single video is to show why that is. Or at least, not to Gabby's knowledge. It wasn't until recently that many people started to comment on a certain video that she randomly took one night. It was a short clip of her doing her nightly routine. But according to viewers, if you look closely, you'll notice what it is that's been scaring Regina. This.
Okay, what is it? User replaced due to copyright. Thank God. Alright. Okay, where is it? What's been scaring you? Oh, it's a shadow.
What was meant to be just a fun little video turns into something terrifying. Inside a closet, a shadow-like figure quickly passes, and it happens right after Regina points at it. No one else was home, which would have otherwise explained it. After reading the comments, Gabby checks the closet space and finds nothing. If the space is
That's
clear,
weird.
then what was this?
But
although she doesn't know,
that seems to happen a lot lately in videos, is those weird dashy shadows.
She points at it like she always does with the hallway. Although not sure what to think, Gabby remains concerned. But then one night, in a different video, she records something that makes her extremely uneasy. While filming her
what?
This happens.
Cuando le encuentras un miedo a tu
Okay. What? Okay, so somebody walking behind?
But this time, in the same space as Gabby and her daughter. This figure, whatever it might have been,
Okay.
passes from one side to the other before seemingly disappearing. If no
Could
one
be
else
somebody
notices
outside.
it, then
Could
who is
be. I
this?
don't know.
It's hard to say, and it doesn't help that neither Gabby nor Regina had noticed it. With all that's happened, the question arises, just who or
What has
is causing
happened, though?
Mithra? Gabby
A
has
kid
yet to
gets
know.
scared,
She
kids get
continues to be
scared.
on the lookout for any
Hello.
strange recordings she
Hi,
accidentally
Mason.
captured.
How are you,
Until
love?
then, she has no explanation for this or her daughter's sudden fear of the hallway. On July 10th of 2025, a security camera inside a house begins to record after sensing motion in the living room. This camera only
Yeah?
records whenever movement is detected. The thing is though, no one is home. No one is
Okay.
alone, or at least no person is. Although the man who lives here wasn't home at this time, his dog was. And so, upon receiving this notification, he ignores it. But unbeknownst to him, this motion-activated recording would capture something deeply unsettling at that moment. Ever since then,
Okay.
his dog hasn't been the same. This is what was caught.
What? What was caught? It was like somebody knocking. He hops up on a chair. He's looking out the window. Alright, dog fucked off. Okay, that was a little weird. What happened? Show me a door open and I'll be impressed.
After what occurred in this footage,
Uh.
the owner has been making sure to never leave his dog alone. As he states, something had messed with his dog. Now it's worth noting that his
No,
dog is okay
I don't
and is
think so.
only slightly frazzled. In the footage, we can see him looking at something that doesn't appear to be there, as the owner believes something was agitating him. Whatever it was, according to him, he was responsible for yanking
It's his
off
dog
dog's
acting weird.
collar.
Thank you for
Could
it,
be
give
his dog was
subs!
taking off his neck band.
Tip me if you want. I'm fine with that. Or you can give me gift subs, whatever you like, my sweet darling.
Someone removes it. Given that this never happened before, the owner can't help but think that something paranormal occurred here. But as always, I'll let you be the judge on that. Just what exactly?
It looks like
has
something
taken place
pulled
during
it.
this
Oh,
recording?
maybe?
Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Yeah, that is a little weird. I won't deny, that one's a little weird. I don't know.
By Captain Scorpio, who says that he found this on Instagram, but strangely, the account from which the video originated is no longer there, although it's disappeared.
Bully ghost, yeah, I know, right? What kind of asshole ghost?
In it, two women appear to be hiking on a
I mean,
security
not
trail.
lady. Fucking fallen. God damn it, fallen.
Although hesitant at first, they proceed to open up this hatch. After all, they know it's just a water cistern and not something else they should be cautious about. But perhaps they should
Right.
have, because it's what happens next that turns this video into the stuff of nightmares. This is what they
Okay.
caught.
Is that glass?
It's plexiglass. I f***ing heard noises.
Dude, do it.
Ugh.
I fucking heard noises. Oh, fucking do it.
Echoing?
We have to do it now.
Holy sh**.
Are you?
This is insane.
Oh?
There's a flashlight in my backpack.
Go get the flashlight.
It's in the top.
Neither of them noticed it, but when looking down, a face can be seen. Despite being quite dark, someone or something appears. It's
That's
proof that whatever
just,
had video
no,
was
that
caught
is
on
not a
camera. Now
face.
the video cuts when one of them goes to get a flashlight. It's assumed that they didn't see anything afterwards, because in a follow-up video, they never mentioned the face that was captured.
I'm Mackenzie. I think I'm the sacrifice. An old, like, water cistern. It's really...
It seems they had made this video just
Yeah,
to
it's just
the hole
dust on the
and
lens.
find they
That's
didn't see
bullshit.
it.
That is not a
With no
face.
further info and no available account, it seems
This is so
likely
dumb.
that we'll never know what had been inside this hole. On a Friday night inside a retail store, an employee known as Don Rivas takes out his phone to record the following security footage. According to him, the person in this video was stealing merchandise, and he needed to keep an eye on him in case he kept stealing. But this isn't why he's recording. He's filming this because apparently there's something in this footage that's been freaking him out. Keep in mind that this incident took place in 2014, and it still scares him to this day. While
Okay.
carefully observing the thieving customer, he sees this.
Look right here. Right here. Look. Look, watch. What is that? What is that? And it's just gone, bruh.
Well, wait. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that is weird. It's just a weird shadowing, though.
What is that? Bruh. What is that? What
That's a
is
little
that?
gnome. Little gnome decided to walk up on him. It's like, you're thieving. Well, let me assist you, weirdo.
Bruh. What is that? One more time. Bruh. What is that? What is that?
Now, there doesn't appear to be anything on the video to explain
Thank
the
you for the
shooting, so whatever
follow!
this was should not have been there. Even if this was just some merchandise he had set down on the floor, it wouldn't explain how it came into view. His leg doesn't move at any point to reveal it. The only thing moving here is this. It remains
Yeah,
unknown as to what
weird
created this
little
footage,
creature.
but whatever this was continues to
a little
spook
gnome.
us to this day.
It's a little gnome. Just decided to fucking show up. Evidently, those happen all over the place in Mexico.
Check out and include in the next
Like,
compilation.
gnomes are a serious thing in Mexico. Maybe a camera glitch? I think so, probably.
Let's get back to the
Probably a camera glitch.
Now, this last video was sent in by a mother who wishes
Yep,
to remain
Mexico
anonymous.
mentioned.
She explains that one night, after returning home from work, her son came out of the house to greet her. He always does this whenever she comes back from work. She would honk her car horn while pulling into the driveway to let him know she was here. But one night, while her son walked outside to see if she was coming in, this is captured.
Whoa, he got scared by something.
While looking around for mom, this happens. Someone or something scares the living daylights out.
Oh yeah, I saw some kind of weird shadow thing.
Whatever it was that scared him, despite no one being there. But upon looking closely at this video, something was actually there. It was
Probably a
immediately after
cat.
he started running back into the house that a partial figure is seen.
Or maybe a
You
dog.
can barely make out the figure.
Like a
before
big
it
black
disappears
dog.
completely.
Yeah, it looks like a big
Neither
black
mom
dog.
nor anyone in the family could explain this, but they were definitely spooked.
Bully ghost.
Actually had to
Bully!
their son
Bully
terribly.
ghost! Bully!
Let me know your thoughts on this one.
That's probably a big black dog that just scared him. He was probably just hanging out there and it spooked the kid. No, we want to get videos. Okay, we've done the other ones, so let's go see some. Oh, have we not
In the
done this one?
following video, two security guards are looking at footage captured by 360-degree security camera.
Uh-huh.
Something very strange happened the night before, and they think the camera
Bully!
recorded the incident. The two guards scroll through the footage to see if the camera caught it.
What videos do you have? What are you talking about?
Look at every angle captured by the security camera, but unfortunately, nothing unusual stands out. That is, until they see this.
Do they see what? Yeah, it just looks like somebody. Yeah, somebody with a phone. Oh my god, dude is blowing up!
Para que si veamos cuando sigamos, para que vean de que no, si alguien puede ver que se va, no se va. Y ahí le entramos a buscar.
Oh, Mason, I know you do! Of course I know you do, my sweet darling. I've seen your
The woman
videos.
standing in the street just disappears.
My
She
sweet
seemingly
darling,
vanishes
of
without a
course I
trace After
know.
lighting up something that goes ablaze. But further adding to the strangeness is what ensues. The smoke, according to viewers, seems to form the image of a skull. It's hard to see at first, but the night guards point this out.
I merely only wish to know what videos you're talking about.
Parece como una calavera, ¿verdad?
Yeah, that's the ghost. Evidently, that's the ghost. That's just straight up the ghost. This dude smoking. And he just disappears. So, I don't know.
It's for this reason, among others, that the guards believe something supernatural was caught on camera. Now possibly, the skull could have simply been a case of pareidolia.
Supernatural.
But as for the woman who disappeared,
I don't know.
well, that
I don't know.
seems a bit strange. This incident took place in Argentina in the city of Chimbas, where many residents have yet to figure out the mystery of this footage.
I don't know.
In this next video, a group of friends are exploring a large parking lot filled with buses that are no longer in use. Each bus, according to them, is defunct. But the reason they're here isn't just to look at old buses, but instead
Okay.
to see if anything strange happens while being there. Rumor has it
So they're just there fucking around. Okay.
the Soyopongo district in El Salvador, where these buses are located, has seen a lot of creepy things on this property. From shadow figures that look like passengers sitting down inside a bus, to a bus that occasionally honks its horn late at night. Residents
41B.
avoid coming here at all costs. But to Henry Portillo and his friends, this was a perfect
Yeah,
spot for
fuck it.
some
Fuck
excitement.
around.
Although fun at first.
Zero! Thank you, 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 thank you so much. Oh, that's a brake light. It's a malfunctioning brake light. Well, go in there and see who's has their foot down on the brake.
Miren. Miren. Está encendido, ve. Están encendidos. Se han encendido las luces del bus.
Now, go look into the engine and show that there's no battery in there and the light's on. Then I'll be like, alright, that's a little spooky.
Bichos. Bichos.
Oh, shattered windows, naturally.
Miremos si no hay nadie adentro. Miremos si no hay nadie adentro.
Just when the group was beginning to have doubts about the place, they see this. The taillight on the bus is somehow turned off. After checking to see if there might be anything to explain this, they find nothing. Although it could be that only certain parts of the bus work, they found it creepy that this happened out of nowhere in a place that is said to be haunted. Not really
It's a
sure
little
how to
weird,
explain
but-
this, and feeling a bit spooked, the group walks away and explores the rest of the town. But when looking back at the buses from far away, they see this.
What? What do you see? What do you see? I don't see nothing.
Ah, no mames, güey.
What?
Ay, Dios mío.
What? I don't see anything. What?
No mames. Miren. Aquí está el cuerpo.
I guess. It's kind of shadow. Alright, now if that shadow moves and like its arm comes up, then I'll say something. But that just looks like stationary shadow.
A la madre, güey.
In the
That's what I'm
distance,
thinking, a shadow from the
silhouette of a
light.
dark figure
Yeah.
stands next to a bus. It appears to stand in place without moving an inch. Seeing this was enough to make everyone's blood run cold. This unusual figure had a very uncanny quality. Upon seeing this, the group knew it was time to leave. The video ends with
If
the
you
group
shine
getting
your...
out, but it's unknown if they
I
went
don't know.
back down to the buses before they left. Given this clip, they most likely stayed away. The group certainly thinks that they caught a ghost on camera or something like that. But as with most videos,
Something
what
like
was
that.
captured remains a mystery. Now, in previous videos, I've included clips of kids who either say or see things that aren't there. In some of these cases, parents don't believe anything strange is going on until they see footage or images of the so-called imaginary friend who their child has been seeing. Like those
That's
videos,
weird.
this one is just as unsettling. Susan Murlock is the mother of a 2-year-old girl who one day told her something very concerning. She
What?
told her mom that a person was hiding in her closet. Unsettled by what her daughter had said, she immediately heads over and checks the closet.
Alright, if like a person is actually hiding in there, I'd be like, oh shit!
Let's go see.
Open it. That's
Okay.
a person.
There's a person?
Yeah.
Can you show me where the person is?
Right here. Right here.
Is it Elsa?
No. No.
No?
I'm scared.
You're scared?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you show me where the person is? Is it a kid person or a grown-up person?
Grown-up person.
It's a grown-up person?
I want the Elmo.
You want to wear your Elmo costume?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a grown-up person in your closet?
Yeah.
And it's right there?
Yeah. I'm scared.
You're scared?
Yeah. I'm a person.
Okay, well, we'll get rid of the person.
What? I don't get it.
For some reason, Susan's daughter is frightened by something in her closet. She seems to be genuinely scared, as though someone is actually there. But, as we can see, no one is inside. Now, in the closet, there's a box that apparently forms a face if you squint your eyes.
Yeah,
Some believe
Elsa.
that this is what her daughter had seen. But in a short
Maybe.
video responding to comments regarding the box, Susan says this.
There is like a woman-shaped thing on the box, which is very strange. So I take the box out. I took all the clothes out of that in case that was like causing a shadow or something. So I took all the clothes out of the back of that closet. I took the box out, and she still saw the person. Oh, someone's at my door. She still saw the person. So
Yeah, if
she
a
still saw
kid
the
is like, hey, I see something, maybe,
So then, if
maybe.
it wasn't the box, then what was it? It's unknown what she saw, but Susan has locked the closet in the hopes that her daughter would stop crying at night. Ever since locking it, she's been sleeping peacefully. Whatever it might have been that her child saw, Susan continues to keep an eye on the
Problem
closet
solved.
in case anything
Yeah, fuck it.
strange happens. There's a place in Ohio known as Helltown, and in this place, many people have reported feeling extremely uneasy when coming here. To some people, this isn't surprising, considering the horrifying events that occurred many years ago. Helltown was founded by a group of Native Americans who tragically lost many of its people.
Wakey, snuggle, snuggle, snuggle. How are you, love?
Indians died here, but those who survived had left Helltown in search of another home. Fast forward to present-day Helltown, and people are deeply afraid of coming here alone. Many believe that the land is cursed, given the chain of bad luck that ensued when the settlers moved in. On a
Why
certain
would you
night,
call a
Chris
place
Hill, who might recall
Helltown?
from previous videos, decides to visit
Or Bex
Helltown.
Hill.
What he
Yeah.
captures on camera is eerie, to say the least. As Chris walks through a dense forest, he finds an old barn house. It's from here on out when things get weird.
Okay. Gonna piss off a bear or something. Okay. Weed! Weed! He found the weed barn!
It's the barn of Hilltown.
Now, nothing too strange happens here, but when Chris decides to explore beyond the barn, things take a very creepy turn. Watch.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of creepy.
Okay.
It's like a little shack back here.
It's another barn. That's kind of like the barn that, I used to live on a farm and it had a barn like that. Man, you're gonna piss off some homeless person living out here and they're gonna kick your ass.
I'm surprised this barn's still standing despite how old it is. What the hell is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
That's weird. Camera battery died. I quickly switched batteries, but fortunately the noises stopped by then. I started walking into the direction I heard the noises to find out what was making the sound. Okay. Yeah, that's some witchy ass shit. That's when you know you're trespassing in a place you shouldn't be.
It goes without saying, but Chris was totally spooked. Somewhere not too far from...
Let's go back to the audio, because that was very cool.
I'm surprised this barn's still standing despite how old it is. What the hell is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
It sounds weird. I don't know what that is. That is weird. It could be over top of it. I don't know if Urbex Hill fixed footage or whatever or not. I don't know.
It goes without saying, but Chris was totally spooked. Somewhere not too far from him, a bunch of howling noises are heard. Understandably, he starts to get anxious. Although it's unclear as to what this was, it seems more than likely that a pack of coyotes were howling collectively.
Probably.
Regardless, coyote or not,
I think it's probably a bunch of coyotes just...
But as if tonight couldn't get any more creepy, this happens. Not long after hearing the howling noises, he proceeds to explore the rest of Helltown. As he walks with caution, he immediately stops.
I keep hearing something. It sounds like it's following me.
Why are you breathing into the mic though, buddy? In the forest after hearing something following me. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Man, you're tromping around in the dark and, like, what looks to be a field, sweetheart. You're gonna get bit by a snake. Oh, two eyes. Looks like a deer. Yeah, they're front-facing, so it's gotta be a deer. Yep.
Something's over there. I can hear it.
Alright.
What looks to be a pair of glowing eyes appear in the distance. It seems to be gazing at Chris as it hides behind the grass. It's as if it were stalking him. Now Chris immediately knew that this was a living thing after seeing it hide away.
It's a deer.
He further adds that whatever this was had to be taller than the grass around him. Mind you, that the grass was at least 6 feet tall. Given all that's happened before, Chris figured it was best if he left the place at once.
God, this is creepy. I gotta find my way out of here.
What was supposed to be a fun urban exploration video turned out to be something completely different. Like others,
Yeah, you fuck around with wildlife.
The rumors to be true.
You learn.
Something strange resides in Helltown. Whether it's something paranormal or something else, many agreed that it's best to stay away from this place. Who knows what Helltown has become ever since the tragic incidents that happened in the past.
Well, that's terrible.
While spending the night inside an Airbnb, two friends get something on camera that they can't seem to explain. The person recording this is known as Emma Jean, and the reason why she's filming is because it was just then that
Emma Jean is not my woman. Oh, laser eyes! Pew, 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 pew. Pomeranian laser eyes!
Now this was strange, as Emma states that Rosie has always been a quiet dog. Unlike most dogs of the same breed,
Yeah, she's
Rosie
pretty.
is best described as being mellow. But as shown in the following clip, she was not her usual self.
Is there a ghost? Is there a ghost? Yeah? What is this first? Where's the ghost? Right there? Where? Where is it? She's staring at the
Confused.
Laser eyes!
Emma jokingly implies that she's barking at a ghost. Although entertained by this notion, it's what happens next that leaves Emma and her friend completely spooked. Watch.
Alright.
What the f?
For just a moment, a mysterious shadow appears on camera before disappearing from sight. As the camera pans around the space, nothing is seen
Alright, I'm
close
trying
by,
to see
displaying
it.
the strange shadow. Aside from its odd appearance, Emma further adds that this cryptic
It looks like
silhouette seems to be
a
reaching out for
paper?
Rosie. It
No,
happens
it's
real
not
fast.
reaching out. It looks like a
Footage, you'll see
paper
what
that
many
got
viewers have
pulled
noticed.
up.
Its rapid movement and Rosie's reaction to it have led some to believe that this might have been the spirit of a cat who passed away inside this Airbnb.
No,
Regardless of whatever this might have
it's
been,
not creepy.
Emma
It's a
was shaken
piece
up
of
by the sudden
paper
appearance
flipping
of this
from the
mysterious shadow
dog.
that
See,
has
the
yet
dog
to be
runs
identified.
across the paper. It's loose. You just don't see the edge of the paper lift up and make the shadow. It's
It's
dumb.
around 2:30 in the morning when a man films himself reacting to online videos. The man in this video is known as Zark, and unlike his previous reaction videos, this one captures something that has left him extremely terrified. Now this isn't the first time Zark was frightened by something in his home. You might recall from previous videos about the strange occurrences that his family encountered in their old apartment.
He has a motherfucking steel drum?
Often turn up
I want a
dead
steel
each day
drum.
after being brought home. To clocks on the wall that would mysteriously stop working, even though they were just recently replaced. It's
Thank you! Hello! Thank you for the follow! Hi, Blitz, how are you? Meow, 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 meow.
Just like before, he gets on camera all that's been happening. The following are things that have taken place only weeks after moving into his new apartment.
Why can't I have a steel drum?
So I hope you can see the clock is stuck. It's most probably a battery fault, but two clocks going at the same time, it's obviously is very suspicious.
You're broke. No. I am broke.
Hello, motherfucker.
Okay, here's the issue I have. If small pets begin dying, there's something in the atmosphere causing death. It's something you should look into. Could be a gas leak, could be like...
Suffice it to say, things have not changed since moving out. The same odd occurrences that took place in the old
Thank you
apartment
for
are
the
happening
pets.
here as well.
Meow, meow, meow,
Clocks suddenly
meow.
stop working, and pets mysteriously start dying. But creepiest of all, the doorbell goes off when no one is at the door. Now, of course, it could be that someone had rang the doorbell. As
Tainted water? Yeah, I know, right?
But it's what happens.
Could be problematic. I mean, like, if it's not just a fish, there could be, like, a heavy concentrate. It could be temperature issues with the aquarium. There could be so many factors that lead to the death of a fish. Alright, what am I looking at?
Strangely, the keys to the door start moving on their own. Initially thinking that a breach.
Okay, now that one's a little weird, but somebody could have...
He finds nothing.
Yeah.
The keys seem to have moved by themselves. Feeling pretty spooked, he tries his best to forget about this incident. But fast forward to only a few days later, and things get a whole lot stranger.
No, this isn't Daily Dose. I know it sounds similar, but no, this is Bizarre Bob.
Himself in his living room. It was past midnight, so he didn't expect anyone to disturb him. But little did he know that someone or something would still interrupt his video.
With its camera angles, yeah.
Oh, there is the white shadow.
We got 3 knocks. Okay, that's 6 knocks. Answer the fucking door, dude! Look through the peephole. If you're faking it, you're just gonna open the door. You're not gonna look through the peephole. I see you have a fucking peephole there, buddy. You're just gonna walk away from the fucking door? Somebody's fucking wanting to talk to you. Yeah, they probably walked away by now, you jackass. Wait there, something seems transparent maybe. Alright, obviously something wants to come in, just protect yourself.
Terrifying. This happens. A loud bang is heard at the door, scaring the living daylights out of Zark. He backs away slowly, fearing that something dangerous is at the door. But just like before, nothing is there. Naturally, he was scared beyond belief. In fact, he was so scared that in a follow-up video, Zark couldn't help but express his feelings about everything.
Yeah.
Watching the video, you can see how much of an impact these occurrences had on his well-being.
You know, the ghost is not scary. They just fuck your life up. You see, the worst part of the haunting is not the activity which happens at night, or any noise disturbance, or
Too sharp for the people? Maybe, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Too short. Yeah.
These occurrences have taken a toll on Zark's mental health. He can't help but think that something from his previous home has followed him into his new apartment. The activity won't stop, and it seems to be getting worse. However,
my friend, it's time for you to look for spiritual help.
The most disturbing thing was caught on camera. Zark is woken up by someone knocking at the door.
I love the name Zark. Zark is a cool name. Ring camera? That makes sense. Wait, perfectly at midnight on the clock, or 3 a.m. I should say on the clock. Yeah, be a smart boy, smart lad, look out the peephole. That's cool that he has a light that turns the light off. There could be some kid down below it. He could be faking the footage. Could be an electronic short that is causing the doorbell to ring. That's weird.
The voice of Zark's child is heard outside his door, but when checking on his son, he's clearly lying in bed. If his child was in his room, then who or what was mimicking his son? Like previous occurrences, Zark is baffled by this incident. He continues to document anything strange that happens in the hopes that someone could help him and his family.
Yeah, it looks like something bad is trying to get in. I would,
proper help. So then, just what exactly is happening here? To this day, Zark has no definitive answer to this question.
Either you're faking footage, or
If you caught something creepy on camera,
you need to
or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation,
you need
send them
to
over to ScaryVideos444
get somebody like
@gmail.com.
me who knows what's going on. It's not a
That being said,
skinwalker.
let's
Stop
get
saying
back to the video.
skinwalker. God almighty, I hate when people do that.
On August 16 of 2019, at approximately 11 p.m., an employee named Rachel Mogg was looking over at security footage from inside a nightclub when something very strange caught her attention. The club had already closed, and Rachel was sure that no one was left inside. But the footage
You
recorded
know
by the
it,
club's
I
security
totally
cameras
am.
appears to show otherwise. According to Rachel, the video
I'm an
recording shows
SW.
someone who still hasn't
I
left,
walk in the
but that someone
skins.
doesn't look to be a full-grown adult, but rather a small child. Even stranger is that whoever this child is, they have a very distinct appearance.
What?
The video recording seen by Rachel and other employees
I
of the
didn't see a
nightclub
kid.
is
What the fuck
unusual,
are you
to say
talking
the
about?
least. This is what was caught.
What the fuck? Oh, okay, now that's weird. Could be a little bug.
Oh my god. I'm so scared. That's crazy.
That is weird. Okay, that's certainly strange. It could be a bug close to the lens, but it doesn't look like it. It looks weird. Yeah, it looks strange. That's a strange one.
Rachel's friends, including herself, were left baffled by this footage. Around the tables, a small, translucent figure can be seen approaching the dance floor before turning around.
Light up tile? I don't think that's light up tile, honey. That looks like carpet.
Hesitate for a second, as if feeling unsure about stepping on the dance floor.
It could be a reflection,
Rachel was sure
though.
that something supernatural was caught on camera, but whether ghost or not, the verdict is yours to make. Just what exactly had appeared inside this nightclub? This last video was submitted to me by Zach Attack, who says that he found the video on Facebook. The person in the
Could be a
video
glare,
apparently
too.
had
I
a
was looking at
life-threatening
that as
surgery
well.
that not many patients survive from. Fortunately for this person, the procedure worked out well. Now in the video, they had just woken up after the surgery, but strangely, they were overcome with a sense of dread. Something about the room they were in just didn't feel right. They further add that a faint buzzing sound was coming from somewhere in the room. So, as an attempt to record the sound, they captured this.
Alright. It's the normal hum of a hospital. Oh, that was weird.
As the patient pans the camera, a dark figure passes right in front of him.
Yeah, that's so weird.
A silhouette appears right beside them before running out of frame. They didn't see the passing figure until much later after watching the video. Now those
Could be her hair or something? I don't know.
Camera.
No, it's his hair in front of the frame or something.
Was captured as the patient claims they were overcome with a sense of dread. But ghost or not, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Had something ghostly been caught on camera, or
I don't think so. I think somebody just brushed a finger or something across the lens of the camera or
Thanks
something.
for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit.
It's not hair. What do you think it is, sweet darling? 89. Let's do it.
March 18th of 2024, a restaurant waiter begins to panic after noticing something very strange in the video he just took. The man whose video is known as Dustin Frazier, and while working the night shift all by himself, he decided to record a video for a friend using Snapchat. This is something that he often does, as messaging friends makes him feel less alone when he works by himself.
I don't think that looked humanoid.
Understand, as they themselves don't like being alone at this diner. Like any other night, Dustin records a video for a friend, but
nothing wrong with Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry's good.
He immediately starts to freak out. Take a look.
No, because I'm freaking out, guys. So I just Snapchatted, my friend, right? And I, like, walked through, and now the alarm's going off.
Alright, honey, it's okay. Show us what you saw.
So
it's okay. Show us.
I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something behind me. And I like watched it. I did like a playback before I sent it to him, right? And I don't have the insurance, right? But I don't know. I'm just like, I'm gonna have to do something because I don't know. Just like, I feel like I need to go to a doctor, but like I'm constantly just like nauseous, and I don't really know why. Like, I have tried to take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know why. Like,
Straight on something there. Maybe.
Tried to take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really does anything. And then whenever
He did just open a door. That noise could have been like that.
As if Dustin wasn't already created.
That horrible mustache. Yeah. Please don't wear a mustache like that.
Or, as many viewers believe, something was caught on camera. Although lacking sufficient lighting, the mysterious figure is just barely visible for us to see that it's right there. Looking closely, it appears to be watching Dustin as he unknowingly gets it on camera. However, this footage gets even more creepy when listening to the audio.
Seem like it really does anything.
Okay, that one is weird, but yeah, no, that one's genuinely weird. Because the door isn't moving when it happens. That's so weird. I don't know. Strange.
If no one
Maybe.
else had been inside the restaurant, then just what was this? While no further updates have been given by Dustin, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for this mysterious footage.
I wish he would have went back over there and done it.
Where a father owns a storage unit containing obscure vintage items. The facility is well known for being creepy, but it's the contents of this unit that's by far the creepiest. Among all things inside is a toy monkey that the father knows is worth a lot of money. Although initially not wanting to sell the doll,
maybe it's lighting from outside. It could be lighting from outside. True.
Ever since having it, the stuff inside his unit would move on their own. Now, noise complaints would often be made by employees who accuse the man of living in his storage. But after setting up a camera to show that it's the stuff inside being thrown around, he captures this.
Alright. I thought about living in a storage unit and how it would work. The AC in it would be the only issue that I would have. I cannot live without AC in the South. You just can't. It's impossible. I want to move out of here, to be fair. That's creepy. Fucker just decided to say, fuck it, I'm gonna sit up. Alright, I'm gonna lay back down.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the toy doll moves on its own. The staff working at the storage facility were just as spooked as the man who owns this unit. He believes that this is the culprit behind the strange noises.
Is it illegal? Why is it
While there
illegal?
has yet to be a prospective buyer for this doll, the man continues to document the monkey on the off chance that something else is caught on camera. But currently, nothing else has happened. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Now this next video was captured on a Ring camera that's placed inside a bedroom where a mother and her daughter sleep together. Like most parents, the mother had bought the camera to keep an eye on her child, who's often left alone in their own room. But according to a comment giving more details on this footage, the camera was bought for another reason. Recently, the mother's daughter has been saying some rather odd things, from mentioning a man who she occasionally sees in her closet, to saying things like, "I'm scared because he's there." The mother felt compelled to watch over her daughter more so than usual.
Lack of plumbing, safety issues, etc. Yeah.
That's forced her to keep her away from this room. One night,
Lack of plumbing is issue-atic, but yeah. Oh yeah, she gets scared. She had a night terror or something.
Upon waking up, the mother immediately notices something on the ceiling. It isn't until seconds later, when her daughter lets out a piercing screech, that she realizes she isn't the only one seeing this. Overcome with fear, but not completely paralyzed by it, she quickly attends to her daughter. But even she is trying her best to avoid this apparent horrifying sight by covering her own eyes. Clearly, whatever was above them must have been terrifying.
Nah, it's not true.
The recording alone does make for a creepy video. Whether or not she had seen the supposed man mentioned earlier remains a mystery. But ghost or not,
people can make up their own story to any sort of video though, so I don't know. I've seen that walking around the internet for quite some time.
In the following video, a small child is seen roaming around in their bedroom after waking from a nap.
That's what I'm thinking, probably had a nightmare.
It's 7 p.m. and the child typically doesn't wake up around this time. Usually, according to the mother, they're dead asleep until the next morning. But for some reason, they have woken up. Although it may seem like this was just a normal occurrence, something happens later in this footage, reassuring the mother that this incident was definitely strange. Keep in mind that her child can only babble, making it impossible for him to recount his experience. This is what was caught.
Okay. He's looking at his bed because he doesn't know how it works. Mom lays me down. How do I lay myself down? This is some bullshit. Oh, I'm just gonna play now. Okay. That's his voice. That's his voice. No, it's not being pulled.
It's only been 4 months since the family had settled into this house, and this happened.
Nah, this is normal.
It wasn't the child's is heard on camera. Mind you that he can't speak yet, as his speech is only limited to babbling. Yet strangely, a voice is heard in this room.
Peekaboo! Oh, it sounds like a toy just went off.
It almost sounds like a little girl speaking to his son. Freaked out.
No, it sounds like a toy went off.
Explain it. This incident, coupled with the footage of her son's legs being seemingly pulled off the bed, has led viewers to believe that something supernatural had occurred. But like always, I'll let you be the judge.
It looks like he's rolling his feet. Nah.
Or is it something else
not
entirely?
I call bullshit on that one.
This next video was submitted by Monica Cruz, who states that something pretty creepy was caught at work. She and a couple of friends work as security guards at an undisclosed location that, according to her, has been abandoned for quite some time. Her job is to patrol the premises in case anyone tries to break into the property. But after being notified of a person detected on site, she saw this.
No, when we check the cameras for somebody, always looking for somebody. We don't pay attention to this.
To the ghost,
No.
Who's on call?
We need to check the one in the office. And this is the same one that's in our office after everybody leaves because I can freaking hear it.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm getting chills. I quit.
This is a fucking cloak. This is a guy in a cloak. And he goes inside.
We didn't see all that.
Oh my god.
We didn't get this far.
We didn't get this far because we were so impressed by the first one. Wait.
Oh, we didn't get this far?
No.
There's more. It keeps coming back.
She keeps setting the cameras up.
Yeah. You can see the time. Mira, ahí va, otra vez. Hala.
That is really weird, but I don't know what that is.
This is crazy.
No sale la gente, güey.
Maybe like a burglar?
A large, shadowy mass is seen moving about in a very strange way. Monica and her coworkers mention that its movement is very fluid-like. It's because of this that they hesitated to check whatever this was. Something about it just didn't seem right. Feeling too afraid,
Oh, I would have sent somebody around.
CCTV cameras. Now, despite
In like a
multiple
car or
photos,
something.
Monica states that the video still gives her chills. She says that it's the only video she has in which something truly unexplainable was caught on camera. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. If you caught
that's a
something
weird
on
one.
camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
We may have.
It's
And it just looked like we
small
didn't.
family gathers around the table for a quick meal.
Yeah, we have seen this one. Okay, fair enough. We'll have to look for... What else do we have? Let's go back a little bit further. Yeah, this looks like I haven't gone. When you see it, oh, it's a little kid. Alright, 3 years ago, don't watch at night. That's the dude standing up. That's dude
The following
56.
video was posted by a Reddit user whose family has been experiencing strange activity at home. The Reddit user in question is a father who seems to be concerned for his family. According to him, there have been plenty of times when he's seen and heard things that he couldn't explain. One day, as both he and his family are asleep, his daughter is woken up by something. According to the daughter, she had seen a shadowy figure inside her room. Her reaction can be heard on camera. This is what was caught.
Okay. That happens. What?
As stated by the daughter, she had seen the silhouette of a figure inside her room, causing her to react the way she did. She further adds that around the same time, her clock radio had turned on by itself. Given all that occurred, one can understand why she was totally freaked out. Needless to say, the family was also shaken up by this. But this hadn't been the only incident that's made him feel scared, as something pretty strange had taken place a few weeks prior. It's 3 a.m. when suddenly the following is caught on camera.
Somebody set the tea on. The kettle's fucking screeching. Or somebody's peeling out outside.
As stated by the father, they have no clue as to where the sound came from, but whatever it was, it definitely unsettled them. All in all, the family doesn't know what to make of this. There has yet to be more videos uploaded by the father, but until then, the situation of this family remains a mystery.
Yeah, just weird occurrences. I don't think it's anything too...
In a previous video, I talked about a mother who bought a house that she believes is haunted. The mother is known as Jen Barari, and ever since moving in, her family has not been able to sleep at night. It seems that it's always at night that strange things occur. From Jen's daughter waking up in the middle of the night and staring at something that isn't there, to a swing set in which one of the swings moves on its own while the rest stay motionless. Viewers seem to think that Jen is experiencing legitimate paranormal activity.
Maybe.
Yet, it was just recently that Jen had posted a video of another strange occurrence. And just like the rest, this one is pretty unnerving. Jen is lying in bed as she watches TV when something else catches her attention. Mind you that no one else had been inside the house as her family was gone for the night. The following is the video she took.
Time to construct something new, something durable, with fortifications of iron, stone, and steel. I will not be ruled. I will
There
not
it goes.
be married.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Alright, now if it closes itself.
Let's not have some big vulgar display. I'd rather we just do something simple and intimate. All I need is you and justice of the peace, local trampolines, and sprays and lilies of the valley.
Are you kidding? Will Drake is getting married. This wedding needs to be the event of the season. Trust me, I'm a showman. This is what I do.
Well, I'm no showman.
My camera is trying to focus on something.
I love you. Well, you need me. I restored it, but you let the world.
Okay. Iron Mouse is leaving V Shoujo? It's about time.
I think I found your boy.
Everybody's hating V Shoujo.
Alright, I'm getting up. Thanks.
Although this incident has left Jen very unsettled, she continues to stay in this house as she won't let any ghosts drive her away. However, as if what happened that night wasn't creepy enough, something pretty terrifying had occurred a few days before. This very unique incident might just be the most unsettling out of all occurrences that have taken place on her property. Jen is
excellent
when all of a sudden a strange noise is
Knives are thrown at her, bedding into the door.
which is directly above her. She proceeds to check out the noise and captures this.
It looked kind of like airflow in the house, honestly. It did not look like it was naturally being opened by somebody coming into a room. Or being used to try to scare her. Like, if I was haunting a place and I wanted to fuck with somebody, I'd make it apparent. I would fucking write in lipstick on the mirror, fuck off. So if you ever live in a place in which I lived and I don't want you there, know that I will make it very apparent if I don't want you there.
Oh my god, if you guys could feel like my heart pounding through my chest. Hello? I feel like an animal. Yo.
There may be an animal in there. You may have an animal. It may have been the cat.
After having stomped her foot, someone or something can be heard running towards Jen. Naturally, she was left totally shook. Many viewers, including herself, think perhaps that someone is living inside her house, as there appears to be enough space for anyone to hide inside.
Yeah, you have a huge fucking house, lady. Jesus Christ.
It seems more than likely that something else had been caught on camera. But of course, as with all videos, I'll let you be the judge. Could it be that Jen is actually experiencing paranormal activity? Or is there something else going on? This next video was posted by Steve Ballard, who was exploring an underground tunnel when something quite unsettling was caught on camera.
Oh yeah?
At the time of this recording, Steve didn't see anything strange, and neither did his friend, who was also with him at the time. It was only after reviewing the footage that he saw whatever it was that appeared on camera.
Oh yeah?
Even though he doesn't recall seeing anything unusual, there were certain moments during the exploration that he found a bit strange.
Okay.
For one, his flashlight, which was fully charged, was immediately drained of its battery upon entering a particular section of the tunnel. But, by far,
Holy shit! Vishojo owes Iron Mouse money over 500,000 to a charity for immune deficiency. Holy shit. That is $500,000. God, I wish I could have that money to fucking charity myself out of here, but...
Steve and his friend are exploring
no, charity deserves to get that money to help people out.
Be sure to look closely for this one, as it happens real quick. This is what they caught.
Yeah, I don't blame her for doing her own thing. Yeah. She's extremely talented, she's smart, she'll figure it out. I believe in her. She'll be fine. She'll land on her own 2 feet.
Yeah. And it's dry. Look. The best part.
Yeah, okay, that legitimately looks like something weird. No, it looked like somebody had a fucking light behind you and just showed you, showed it up a little bit, and that was just a light. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that was anything supernatural.
Show itself just there. Now watch. Now. See it?
I think it just looked weird from the angle. It looked like it was moving because of the angle of it.
Someone or something had passed quickly in front of Steve and his friend. After seeing this clip, Steve now believes more than ever that the tunnel is haunted. But the question is, though, what exactly is haunting it, assuming it's something paranormal? Although it's not clear if a ghost was caught on camera, the clip itself is nonetheless pretty creepy. Reddit user Memento Mori had posted a video that was taken outside his house. The footage was taken by a security camera installed in front of his property. However, the video itself has left him spooked.
Okay.
In the video,
man, all of these camera shots have well-maintained lawns and shit. You ever see that? You ever notice that?
The footage. But, for some unknown reason, the video has since been removed. Some believe that the user had taken down the video for the reason that no one was really giving an explanation. Yet, others believe that the video is cursed and was taken down for that reason.
Okay, well, what do you
If
see?
that's the case, the video itself is creepy. Take a look at this clip and see what you
Okay.
think.
Okay. Probably a bug.
In the middle of the street, a faint image of what appears to be a woman can be seen manifesting out of thin air while walking towards the house. Viewers believe that a ghost was caught on camera, while some believe that
Okay, it does straight up look like a woman. That is really strange. You can even see the knee lift. That is weird. That is straight up weird.
Whatever this is, seems to be wearing an old-fashioned dress in what looks to be late at night with no one else around. It's the context of the video.
It is hard to tell what kind of dress, but it does look like a dress, and you can see the knee lift. I don't know, that's weird. That is a really weird one.
Captured. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
That one's got me question marking.
Back to the video.
Number
The following
2.
photo comes from Pablo Q, who writes,
Okay.
"Here's a picture I found. The kid in this photo is me, and the person behind me is my grandma. We were posing for a photo, but it looks like somebody photobombed our picture. That somebody doesn't look normal to me.
Okay.
This is the photo they took.
Oh.
It was only after finding this picture many years later in his grandmother's household that he noticed something odd about the image.
Yeah, that's
According to
weird.
his grandmother, no one else was inside the house except them and Pablo's grandfather who took the photo. Now it could be that this mysterious figure is actually
That looks
Pablo's
like a kid.
grandfather whose reflection was caught in the mirror.
Yeah,
But
it
upon closer
could be.
examination, Pablo states that the figure shares no resemblance to his grandpa. That being said, if this wasn't his grandfather, then who or what had been caught in the picture?
Maybe pareidolia. That could be pareidolia. I don't know.
In this last video, a father is playing with his child when something disturbing is seen in the background. There isn't much info on this video, but it speaks for itself. This is what was caught.
That is a cool toy. A whale with a like a blow thingy.
Yeah.
Trying to catch a look of it. Oh, Justin Bieber poked his head in. Okay, that could be a reflect. No, that looks like it was pasted in. Yeah, that straight up looks like it was pasted in. That's a fake
Towards the
video
end of the
right there.
video, if you look close enough, you can see what appears to be a face suddenly appear out of nowhere in one
Yeah,
of the windows.
no, that's one of those
But then,
apps that does
immediately
spooky
afterwards,
stuff.
another
Yeah,
face can be seen in a different
that's
window.
dumb. That is so fake it hurts my
Seems that
soul.
The father hadn't noticed the two faces until looking back at the footage. But, as with all videos that don't have enough information, we can't be sure if the footage is real or not. As always, I'll let you be the judge. Feel free to let me know what you think down below.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for watching, and I hope
Well,
you
thank
enjoyed.
you for
Until
putting
next-
it together. Let's go with 64. We'll
The
do
following
N64.
video shows three friends who are hanging out at a friend's house when suddenly an unsettling occurrence is caught on camera. What starts off as a simple get-together eventually turns into something straight out of a horror movie. The friend hosting the gathering is filming her friends, showing off
Okay.
on camera when the following is caught on tape.
Uh-huh.
This is what was captured.
What year was this? Is she traditional Muslim? No? It looked like she was wearing the traditional Muslim garb.
Ahí está. Ajá. Dale, escucha, ¿qué pasó con Gaby? Te cuento lo que Gaby tuvo un accidente. ¿Qué le pasó? Chocó con la moto. Con la moto del papá.
Glad with motorcycle.
Con la moto del papá chocó. Vamos a jugar de la copa. No, dale.
Don't play Ouija.
Dale. No, qué crosa. Vinimos a visitar para eso. Ale, claro. Dale, boludo. Estábamos jugando con ellos anoche. Dale. Y vamos a grabar con tu cámara. Dale, vamos. Pará.
Yes, it is Spanish.
Ay, no, tráele más allá. A ver.
Oh, they're playing some weird, made-up, fucking Ouija game. Okay.
Yo tengo más experiencia. Pregunta, bueno, ¿en serio lo que está usando? Sí, en serio.
Her hair was just really dark. That's what I thought she had on when she first pointed the camera at herself. It's like, oh, does she have like a traditional garb on? No? Okay.
No jodan, en serio. Viste, vos sos boluda. Ay, no.
I love how two of them have Adidas shirts on. And then they're gonna get the fishing line and move the fishing line. Yep, there it goes. Old fishing line. Yep, that's a fishing line trick right there. Man, they reacted late to the lights going out, didn't they?
Now, in case you missed it, towards the end of the video, moments before the lights go out, the wine glass...
Thank you for the ride! Hello, Raiders! How are you?
It was at this point that they realized that they probably shouldn't have played with the makeshift Ouija board, as they were deeply
No, she was looking dead at
Not
it.
much
The
else
lights
is known
went
about the
out.
video, since the original source is unknown.
I'm calling bullshit on this video.
You'll be the judge as to whether or not the video is real.
I am the judge,
Is
and
this
I'm calling
actual
that
paranormal
bullshit fake.
evidence or not. Feel free
Welcome,
to leave a
Raiders!
comment
How
down below.
are you? My name is Mithra Sukiaki. I come from a land...
This next video comes from two
Well,
friends
no, I
who caught
come from the
something pretty
U.S.,
creepy on
so,
camera.
yeah.
The
But,
video takes place inside a friend's
I really
house
wanted to
where
sing you
numerous
from Land Down
unexplainable
Under for some
incidents have
reason.
occurred.
Really
From hearing
did.
footsteps from the floor above.
Explain,
To seeing
idiot.
things move on their own.
Oh, it's
The
you.
activity in
Explain.
this house is
Yeah.
considered to be
I'm
very
Mithra. I'm an exiled goddess.
One day, as the
I'm
two
trying to
friends were
make it
watching
in
the
this
movie alone
crazy
inside the
mortal
house,
world, and
strange things started
is that
happening.
ooh?
It was
Wiggle.
only after the first couple occurrences.
No,
that
I
the
do
friend
not come from a
decided
land
to
down
report
under.
The activity. Mind you, that the friend recording recently met the person who owns this place.
Have a
So,
blessed
it's the
day,
first time
Raiders.
doing
Yes, indeed.
it. With that said, this is what was captured.
We're watching spooky videos at the moment and just chilling out.
Mettre pause au film, ça a couru à l'étage. Et ça,
Something ran upstairs. This thing is moving like crazy. You're gonna see, Lucas. Oh yeah, here's a dude legitimately there, like looking and like, what the fuck's going on? Maybe. All right, hang on. If he's just there fucking around with his friend,
Je l'attends en bas. Bah, viens avec moi. C'était une blague.
Oh, that's an old stair. Yeah, you can hear. Oh, why the red light? Oh my god, you could make it creepier by like unscrewing it just half an inch, and that motherfucker will flicker, and then you can make it creepier.
Find no one there. A few minutes passed.
That is the
and
only
friend
way to
recording
make
tells us
that
about the
walk up
situation.
there creepier.
Et donc là, il y a Mimi qui nous a rejoint.
Nina has joined us.
Là, on est sur le reportage de la maison hantée. Je tiens à préciser qu'on a entendu quelqu'un littéralement courir à l'étage.
Running upstairs.
C'est pas le chat, évidemment, était fermé. Et on n'a rien dans la chambre. Là, c'est quoi comme chambre?
C'est la chambre d'amis. Mais on s'en sait quasiment pas.
C'est hyper flippant.
Lights on.
Ok, donc là, il y a littéralement une porte ouverte. Ce qui est. C'est...
Ouais, bah, normalement, c'est le placard qui est fermé. C'est le placard où j'ai mis tout le bordel quand j'ai emménagé. Puis c'est allumé, normalement. C'est pas allumé, normalement.
They make their way towards it and check inside. But just like the red room, no one was in there. Unable to find the source of the running footsteps, they proceed to go back down. But then, just as they reach the bottom of the stairs, they
Oh,
capture this.
congratulations! The Pomsky? I want a Pomsky. I want a Pomeranian Husky. But I want a Pomeranian Husky that's like a wee little baby that I can always have. That can come with me and go on adventures together. That is laid over top as audio. That is bullshit. Okay, the cat jumping away is a little creepy.
The sound of footsteps can be heard inside the room. Viewers
Red
have pointed
rum.
out that
Red
even the
rum.
kid had
Yeah,
sensed
exactly.
something strange in the room. Perhaps the sound of the footsteps startled the kitten. But the thing with these supposed footsteps is that they sound very similar to the noise of clacking high heels.
They
Most viewers
do.
seem to agree with this, while some think that it sounds a lot more like an animal's hooves. Although we don't know what was inside this room,
I
or
don't
how
think
the
that's an
closet door
animal's
closed on its
hooves.
own, the consensus seems to be that something otherworldly had occurred. But what's your stance on this? Had the two friends actually captured something paranormal? Or was something else going on here? Like with most videos, this one remains inconclusive. This next video has very little information, but it still speaks for itself. A child is seen sleeping in their crib, when all of a sudden, something pretty creepy is caught on camera.
Okay.
It's worth noting that this incident took place at exactly 3:33 a.m., which many people believe means something. Whether it signifies something good or bad, the incident itself is pretty strange. The child is sleeping when this happens.
3 a.m. is the witching hour.
For some mysterious reason, the child wakes up and then quickly stands before staring at something in the room. They stare at whatever it is that's in the dark, when seconds later, a toy or some sort of music box goes off by itself. Then, without warning, the crib shakes on its own. No other information
And the
is
baby
given
lays
on
down
this
and goes to
video,
sleep.
and the original
No
source is
crying, no
unknown.
nothing.
But I'll leave it to you to come up with your own conclusions on this footage. Just what exactly had occurred that night?
Oh, is that what why they call it that? That is so weird. I knew it had something to do with that. I just never knew the full story behind it. Oh, it makes sense.
What is left
Okay.
of this place is nothing but dusted furniture and destroyed appliances. However, there's something about this place that makes S feel very unsettled. He can't put his finger on it, but he knows that it makes him feel spooked. Not sure what it is, he continues to explore the place. But when he gets to a certain room, something very strange happens. Take a look.
Okay. That's not renovation. That's abandoned, honey. It sounds like fucking Japan. Looks like Japan now. Okay. Sounds like a fucking bird sanctuary outside. Yeah, I know, that TV looks fucking awesome as fuck. I kinda wanna take that TV, guys.
Out of all the rooms, there's something about this one that deeply unsettles S. For this reason, he leaves the camera behind in the hopes of capturing something as he continues to explore the rest of this place. Time passes, and not much happens. But then suddenly, after a few hours, this is captured.
Yeah, CRT. Bubble TVs. Oh, looks like somebody sat down in the chair.
If you look closely, you can see the back cushion on the chair pressing up against the wooden frame as though someone were sitting down on the chair. As you can imagine, S was left completely baffled by this footage. He knew that there was something odd about this room, and this video confirms that his intuition was correct. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Might there be a possible explanation for this video? Or is this something that is beyond comprehension? There has yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
It could have been a fishing line attached to the back and just pulled it close to the
wall, where the full story on this one can be found. If you
yeah, all it would take is a little gentleness to pull it back, even just a little bit.
You can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Yes, let's get back to the video.
This last video comes from Simon Lockhart, who works at a hotel as a security guard. The hotel is believed to be haunted, as there have been multiple reports of paranormal sightings. One night, while being on duty, Simon checks on a noise that seems to be coming from an attic space inside the hotel. He goes in and encounters something pretty spooky. This is his video.
A TV with a remote control that had to be plugged in. That is awesome. The remote had to be plugged in? That is fucking awesome.
And they said they've seen lights going on and off in here. This is the attic area. Very, very narrow stairs, and I just smashed my head on this freaking pipe.
Ow. Okay.
Hello? Oh my god. There's no one here. There's no one here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. I'm out. Okay. Just leave me alone.
Simon was immediately rushed to the hospital after falling from the attic. He states that something had tugged on his shirt, but doesn't know what. Even more strange is that he heard a clear voice say "get out" as soon as he entered the attic.
Yeah.
Viewers believe that a spirit dwells inside and was upset with Simon for invading its privacy, but it's not sure if that's the case. This video was taken over a year ago, and it seems that paranormal activity still occurs at this hotel. Yet, out of all paranormal experiences Simon has had, this one may just be the scariest.
Yeah. We went backwards after that.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Still costs, money for electricity though. So, I mean, you're still gonna pay money for it. Alright,
On October
88.
10th of 2023, a toy
Oh
camera
yeah,
captured
we watched this. We've seen that one before. Alright, what do we got? Sure, what do we got
following
here?
video comes from Jay Barari, who captured footage of something pretty disturbing inside her daughter's bedroom. According to her, this odd occurrence is just one of many which often occur inside her home. Now, the house that she lives in was built in the 1700s.
I love spooky videos. It's a good way to relax when I don't really feel like playing anything, and honestly, I wish I did, but I just don't
But the
feel
following
it.
video might just be a clear indication that her family is being haunted by something. One night, while looking over at a live feed of her daughter's security camera,
There was a
she
futon bed.
installed herself to capture the strange incidents that have been happening. She sees her daughter staring at something in the dark. This is what she saw.
Honey, what's going on? Baby, come here. Come here, come here. Come here. What's up, baby? Honey. What's going on?
Yeah, I like going hard
There
into
seems
lore
to be
too.
something in the dark that's catching her daughter's attention. Whatever it might be, viewers believe that it must be terrifying, as she appears to be petrified with fear.
Or
Even more
not.
unsettling is that she doesn't lose contact, even while being carried away by her mother. Ever since this incident, Jay Barari has not been able to sleep. However, this is not the first time she caught something unsettling, as she
I don't get
captured
it.
something way
Why?
more creepy a few months ago. To this day, she can't think
What
of
creepy
anything to
thing?
explain this footage. One night, while being home alone, Jay Barari looks over at her security camera, which is recording outside her house, and sees this.
Oh! This is the woman! Yeah! We found the old videos! Before she uploaded more videos. Yeah. Okay.
Out of all three swings, only one moves by itself. Clearly, this doesn't make any sense. If there was a strong wind during the time of this recording, then all three swings should have been moving. Although pretty strange, it isn't as odd as the following video, which was taken weeks before this incident. One day, while walking through the woods in her backyard, she comes across something very unusual.
Okay.
Take a look.
So the bridge is also destroyed, and I came out here because I don't know if you can see that, but it says Mike.
1954.
I always assumed it was a dog named Mike, and there's other little stones along the path.
That's a fucking graveyard, honey.
I can't get through there, so I don't really know what to do at this point.
That's an old graveyard.
I wanted to show you guys something else. So this is the statue that's head got cut off. Wasn't really happy about that. But it could, it's really weird. So the head got cut clean off, and it's very strange.
That is a little weird.
Because of this video, viewers believe that there's a hidden cemetery within the property.
Yeah.
According to them, this might explain the strange occurrences that have taken place in her home. Although that might be the case, nothing seems to get rid of the activity, as she's tried almost everything that's been suggested to her. From using sage to calling a medium, nothing appears to work as the unusual incidents continue. But one incident in particular has made her thought about leaving the house. Jay Barari and her partner are inside the home when they hear strange noises coming from inside a room. This is what they caught.
Mm-hmm.
In there, in the wardrobe. I I thought you were playing a prank on me, and Rylan wasn't with our parents. So I was like, what the fuck? Downstairs. Hello? Come on. Come on. Alright. This is fucked up.
As always, what are your thoughts on this? Could it be that these strange happenings might have to do with the cemetery that's on her property?
Yeah, probably.
Is there some other explanation?
If it's legit, yeah, probably.
This one remains inconclusive.
That makes sense why her fucking house is haunted. She's literally living on a fucking cemetery.
Like with most videos that come from a foreign country, the following footage has very little information, but it still speaks for itself. At the
Two
start of the
moons,
video,
cool.
we can see what appears to be a family who's visiting a popular
Oh no, those
spot
are
in
lights.
Japan.
Yeah.
Now, because it's not known as to where exactly the family is at, we don't know if the place has had a history of paranormal occurrences. But based on this video, viewers seem to think that the place is definitely haunted.
It's
As one
beautiful.
of the family members records the others, something very unsettling is captured in the video. This is what they caught.
What? I didn't see it. Oh, that looks straight up like a hand.
In between the legs of one of the children, you can see what appears to be a pale-looking hand manifest
Yeah.
out of thin air in front of the
That's
camera.
weird.
Naturally, it was upon seeing this that the person recording had to walk up to the children to see if his eyes were playing tricks on him. However, based on this footage, it seems that he saw exactly what he thought he'd seen. Viewers find this video to be genuine footage.
Yeah, that is creepy.
But with little to no information on this clip, it's hard to be sure if that's the case. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else been captured? In a previous video, I talked about a man who bought a house that is said to be haunted. The following is an update on that story. However, this may just be the scariest update presented by the owner. Now, just as a recap, the person who bought the house is named Meguro, and prior to owning the place, the previous owner had been experiencing strange activity. This is believed to be the reason why the previous owner had sold the house and moved somewhere else. Although it's not known if the ex-owner continues to experience odd occurrences in his new home, his old house continues to be rife with paranormal activity.
Not
which
yet.
Meguro has been capturing on camera ever since he moved in. But it was just recently that Meguro had caught footage of something extremely terrifying.
Oh wow,
in the
it's not
upstairs bedroom.
straight up. Hang
The
on, my
footage
loves.
is pretty disturbing, to say the least.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to fix this. For some reason that the camera angle is kind of messed up. Where are you? There you are, finally. I wish somebody would have told me it was messed up. Alright. Here we go. Now it's fixed. Now we're cooking with thunder and 2 hours into the show.
Worth showing what occurred in the bathroom a few days before the incident. It was 3 in the morning when the following happened. This is what was caught.
To get creepy real quick? Good. Okay. So some opened on its own. That's interesting. Yeah, it looks like something through the window. Or the door.
Meguro believes that whatever had been inside the inner bathroom was responsible for the strange activity that occurred moments before. As with
Makes
most
sense.
incidents, this one has left him baffled. Although pretty creepy, his most recent footage might just be the most terrifying video he's ever caught. The video takes place inside an upstairs bedroom where Meguro often smokes. He smokes inside because his next door neighbor doesn't like it when he smokes around the property. After finishing his smoke,
Why?
the following was caught on camera. Be sure to pay close attention or you'll miss it.
Okay. Ooh, that's creepy. Well, that was creepy. This is straight up a fucking person just standing there. Oh, there's a person there. Okay, didn't notice that. And a person there. Before night vision turns on. Interesting.
Upon turning off the lights, a tall figure appears out of nowhere. It appears in both rooms and stands completely still. What's even more unsettling about this is that it seems to be observing Meguro as he walks over to
Oh
his
yeah,
bed.
very much.
Now, for some reason, whenever night vision mode is activated on the camera, the figure vanishes from sight. It is because of this that viewers believe that the figure is always watching him, even when the camera isn't able to see it. As you can
Weird,
imagine,
creepy.
Meguro is beyond scared. He can't help but think that whatever this might be is following him. Understandably, Meguro cannot just simply abandon the house, as he just bought the place. But, considering what was caught on camera, what would you do? For the full story on the situation, you can check out the channel Fourth Wall, where you can find other paranormal videos like this one.
Huh.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can
I know.
send me
Ooh.
videos
Oh, they caught me.
@gmail.com. That being
I can't do a
said,
good Hank
let's get
Hill.
back
That's
to the
about as
video.
close to a Hank Hill as I can get. Bobby.
Instagram user Lauren Orange had posted a video in which two of her friends are standing outside of a house that they recently bought. Now at first glance, the video seems normal. Both friends, who are actually a couple, are posing happily in front of the house while being recorded. Nothing unusual stands out until seconds later when the following is captured. This is what was caught.
Oh, that's so fake.
Behind the
It
camera,
hurts.
someone or something makes an appearance.
Yeah, it's one of those
before
viral
quickly disappearing
videos.
from view. It wasn't until looking back at the video that Lauren had noticed the peeping figure. Both Lauren and the couple were left horrified upon seeing the footage. It isn't clear if the couple still plan on staying there, but according to viewers, it's probably better if they didn't. Whatever this might have been, whether an intruder or something paranormal, the sudden appearance of this figure is terrifying in itself. Now that's creepy. This last video was posted by Oleg Petrov, who appears to be home alone, when all of a sudden, a strange noise is heard in the kitchen. He proceeds to check out the noise and captures this. This is what was caught.
I hear something in the kitchen.
Huh?
The chair.
Okay. What? I don't get it. Hank's Japanese half-brother. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Now, because this video doesn't have much info, we'll have to base our judgment solely on the footage. That being said, is this an actual video of something paranormal, or is it all a hoax? As with all videos, you be the judge.
Yeah, doing alright. How are you, honey?
I hope you enjoyed. Until
Oh,
next time.
man, that is not much info. I prefer to get more info to my... Alright, Scary Comp 2022. Scariest clips of the year.
A child is woken up late at night and does something that has left its parents completely disturbed. This footage was taken in the middle of the night when all of a sudden, this happens.
Is this where he stands up and is like, fuck it, I'm gonna balance? I think the audio was bullshit. I don't think the audio is correct.
Maintains a perfect balance as it reaches out towards something. Viewers believe that it's reaching out to a paranormal entity inside the room. Whether it's malicious or not is unknown. But given the situation the child is in, some believe that a sinister presence was responsible for the child's behavior. Although we don't know for sure if it's something paranormal, the piercing scream of the child is without a doubt pretty chilling.
You hear
Not much
mixed
else is known
opinions.
about the video, but the footage itself is enough for us to know that what happened that night is beyond strange. A man is woken up by a mysterious noise when something very strange is caught on camera. This video was posted about 9 months ago, and the person who recorded this says that while spending the night at his aunt's house, which is very old, unusual events took place. This is the video he took.
I'm still hearing voices.
I think I remember seeing this one. What? Come in! You like sitcoms? I might enjoy it. I do like sitcoms. I like Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers is a good one. Yeah, this video is very familiar. I think he has a whisper or something, and he's like, nope, fuck it, I'm out. Yep. Yeah. It's like, he was too, and it's like, nope.
The person recording fled from the room and headed straight to his car upon hearing whispers coming out of nowhere. Not much else is known about the video, which makes it even more mysterious. But even without it, the encounter itself is scary alone.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
A security guard named Simon Lockhart works the night
Yep,
shift at a
Beavis and
hotel.
Butthead. Yep.
The hotel is believed to be haunted, as there have been multiple reports of paranormal sightings. One night, while being on duty, Simon checks on a noise that seems to be coming from an attic space inside the hotel.
Oh, yeah, this is the one we just saw, where he actually fell down.
Watch.
I'm over at the restaurant right now that's connected to our hotel.
Yeah, get out, and he fell. Yeah.
Next one.
Alright. Number 27.
This next video comes from a man named Brandown Costa, who was woken up
Regular
by a strange
show?
noise outside his room. He
I've
proceeds to
watched
take
a
down
little
his
bit of
phone
it.
and record the strange event,
It had something.
but what he captures leaves him deeply unsettled. Now, according to Brandown, he had played with the Ouija board a few days before. Because of this, he believes that what happened that night was paranormal in nature. All in all, this incident has spooked him to his core.
Ay, cabrón. No manches. ¿Qué era eso? No.
I didn't see it, little buddy.
Ay, no manches.
That is a cool stove.
Eerily enough, a face can be seen peeping at Brandown before disappearing from sight. But, scariest of all, the bedroom door suddenly closes on its own. Given that Brandown had played with the Ouija board before this, viewers aren't surprised that this happened. But still, what he encountered is absolutely terrifying. This next video has very little information, but it still speaks for itself. A child is seen sleeping in their crib, when all of a sudden, something pretty creepy
Oh,
is caught on
that
camera,
kid again.
which
Yeah,
the chair at what goes on.
don't think it's creepy
Shot by
at
someone
all, in the
in
least
video
bit.
seems to be taking in the view of the river before them. All appears to be normal. until the
Okay,
camera
okay,
catches
okay.
something in the distance. Upon zooming in, it becomes apparent that whatever was caught on camera had most likely ruined the mood of the person recording. Now, there isn't that much info on the clip, but it still speaks for itself. This is what was captured.
Okay.
Domingo, curtindo uma cachoeira em Leeds, Rio de Janeiro. Reparem no visual, na mata. Agora o melhor de tudo é essa queda d'água. Muita água. Muita.
Okay, what am I looking for? Oh, that is a... Oh. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Agreed, that was strange.
Not too far from the camera, there seems to be someone or something bathing in the roaring rapids of the river. After being splashed by countless river waves, the figure all of a sudden vanishes. It's as though the waves had washed away the shadowy form, but then suddenly, it comes back for a split second before being taken away by the river again. Now, even if we don't know what the person behind the
That's a
camera
weird
is
one.
saying, we can hear it in their voice how surprised they are.
I don't think that's a fish.
Unfortunately, the lack of info on this video makes it likely that we'll never know for sure who or what was seen.
Yeah, it's a strange one, I don't know.
As with most videos found online, this next one has little to no information. It is still nonetheless very strange. Although not enough context is given on the clip, a viewer of the video comments that it came from someone who's been dealing with unusual occurrences at home.
We had 2 channels as a kid, yeah.
Capture the strange events that often happen inside. It appears to be late at night when the following happens.
I didn't have many channels as kids too, so that's fair. Oh yeah, that was weird.
The man is suddenly lifted off the bed as though something is pulling him upwards from his feet. In a panic frenzy, the man scoots all the way over to the other end of the bed, seemingly trying to make sense of what just happened.
Excuse me.
The lack of a backstory to this video keeps it shrouded in mystery, making it a bit harder to know what exactly occurred. But what's your stance on this? Real or not? I'll let you be the judge.
Oh, there's no information on the clip, so I have no idea what's happening. Just weird stuff.
Based on videos that Zoe has posted, viewers believe that it's not just haunted, but also cursed. In a recent video, Zoe shared that one of her pigs had given birth to a pair of baby pigs born with unusual deformities. Unfortunately, they were born dead. Now, this was unlike anything the family has ever seen. Because of this, along with other strange occurrences,
yeah, I've heard stories about weird births on farms, so it's not uncommon.
Zoe's sister was home alone when she heard weird noises coming from the pig stable outside. She began to record immediately. This is what was caught.
Hola chicos, estoy grabando este video porque...
Because my mom and dad are gone.
Y mi mamá se fueron a comprar una cosa en el almacén y mi hermano Seban está...
On PBS Kids, Nickelodeon, and Noggin. We didn't have Noggin back in my day.
Quiero tratar de grabar. ¡Ah! Miren eso.
Yeah, it's looked like somebody poking their head out behind the post. Yeah, it just straight up looks like somebody poking their head out behind a post.
You can see what appears to be a face peeping from behind a wooden post. Whoever, or whatever this is definitely unsettling to look at. Naturally, Zoe's sister had reacted the way she did. She's alive and well, but mentally, she is not okay. For what she's seen in the stable has left her shaken up.
Noggin is like Nickelodeon. I believe it. I believe it.
Seen, but viewers seem to think that it was something supernatural. Until Zoe posts more footage, we won't know for sure what this was. Currently, there is yet to be an update on this whole incident. A man named Jacob lives in a house that he recently inherited from his grandmother. Jacob isn't too sure if he wants the house, as it's out of shape and requires a lot of fixing.
Red Dwarf, wow. Yeah, fair enough.
It seems that he's already made up his mind. It's late at night when Jacob wakes up.
Okay, why do you have the weird fucking creepy, like, doll? What the fuck is wrong with that? Is haunted. That's not knocking, that's fucking battering ramming from the closet. I'd get rid of that fucking doll first. No, I just never had Noggin. I don't know what Noggin is.
A knocking sound can be heard coming from the closet. However, when he checks inside, nothing is in there. But then, moments later, loud banging can be heard from the other side of the room. Clearly, Jacob was spooked out of his mind. Yet something else happened that Jacob didn't realize until rewatching this video.
Yeah, the head on the doll.
The clown doll on top of the drawer can be seen staring at the bed. But then later,
it was a good reveal. I think this guy specifically did that, though.
Jacob has moved the doll downstairs to the living room. He states that it came alive that night and is glad that he caught evidence of it. Although pretty spooky, the video remains a mystery. But thanks to this incident, Jacob has made up his mind on whether or not he should keep the house. Overall though, what happened that night has left him beyond terrified.
Pre-Nick Jr. Oh, okay.
When it comes to videos on poltergeist activity,
I remember seeing Nick Jr. I remember seeing Noggin, but I never really watched it.
For a different reason. In this case, YouTuber Mowgli85 was recording the trailer for the Simpsons movie from the film's official website for the sole purpose of uploading the trailer to his channel. However, while videotaping the trailer, something pretty creepy happens.
No, Mithra does not like dolls. Mithra hates dolls. Dolls are not Mithra's shit. Dolls are not my jam. Snuggle, 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 hug, 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 hug. I just saw you have a Ouija board out, you dumb fucker. Hugs and snuggles! Snuggle, 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 hug, 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 hug. Yeah, he has a fucking Ouija board sitting right there. He's a fucking idiot. You probably had, if this is for real, yeah, you probably do have paranormal activity that you caused yourself. I am good, never collecting dolls.
Out of nowhere, things begin to move on their own. Now, after rewatching the video, viewers had pointed out that the Ouija board in the corner of the room might be the reason as to why all this is happening. According to Mowgli, he'd been playing with it prior to this incident. So,
you're an idiot.
according to viewers, it makes sense that something like this would occur. But what do you think? Is this actual footage of something paranormal? Or is it simply a video that's been staged?
Maybe.
There has yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
It could easily be staged, because that's blocking direct line of sight to your clothes falling. So yeah.
The following video comes from James Fodder, who recently bought a doll from a secondhand store. Apparently, the doll is worth a lot more than what the store was selling it for. For this reason, James had bought the doll.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Strange things have been happening.
Dolls are creepy, though. Dolls are always creepy, at least to me.
Hello, motherfucker. James
Hello!
is responsible for the unusual activity. And so, he decides to record the doll in front of a camera inside an empty room. He hopes to capture footage of something that would prove it's haunted. Initially, nothing odd is captured in the first few days of recording. But then, one night, something very strange happens. Now, the camera that he uses is programmed to move wherever it picks up movement. So if something moves, it will
From
point to that
Chucky?
object.
Yeah.
We can see it doing that in this footage.
A little bit.
Strangely, the camera pans around the room as though it's picking up movement from somewhere.
So a doll but a creature that heckles? Yeah, I agree. My ad made me watch Child's... Oh, I'm so sorry your dad made you watch Child's Play when you were sick. Ah, it's fucked. I'm sorry. I don't think he's gonna get up from the chair.
Could it be that the camera is detecting an unseen presence? Or is it just not functioning properly? Although it's likely that there's a problem with the camera, something really creepy happens 2 nights later inside the room, which has made me think that the camera was actually picking up something. James is away from home when the following happens. He writes, "Just wow, I've been leaving the closets open in case anyone thinks I'm hiding inside. I don't even know what to say." This is what was captured.
Well, you found the wall camera. Congratulations. Oh, the cat. Chucky is the only slasher that gives me real dread. Why?
Bathroom comes out what appears to be a dark, shapeless figure. It seems to dart across the floor,
like a cat,
disappearing from sight. James believes that this may have been the apparition that was being picked up earlier by the camera. He also thinks that this mysterious figure might be attached to the doll. Ever since then, he's been filming more at night. Little does he know that he'd be capturing something way more terrifying than this. James is sleeping in his room upstairs.
Okay.
And the following happens.
There's a lot of dust in that room, dude. Ah, that one spot is always delightful to look at. Ooh, it's even more moved. Okay, yeah, no, fair enough.
For thousands of years I lay dormant.
Shanbei! Hello, readers! How are you? I hope you're doing wonderful.
It moves on its own. It appears to move for just a few seconds before abruptly stopping. Feeling very unsettled, James posts the footage online to see if anyone could explain this video. It's not sure if he'll continue to hold on to this doll based on what occurred, but it might be best if he keeps it locked.
Welcome, Shanbei. How are you? I hope you're doing wonderful.
This next video was submitted by Aaron Tipsy, who states that a friend of his had sent him a creepy video.
Also, we watched this on my stream together, Mithra. I remember that. Yeah.
Terrifying is captured. It's around midnight when this is filmed. What better way to induce insomnia than by watching a video like this?
What?
Now, it's worth mentioning that
It's obviously fake, but still.
However, the context given for that video is different from the one that was submitted to me. Aaron
Yeah?
states that his friend has no recollection of ever doing this in their sleep, whereas the one on TikTok states that they were fully conscious when they did this. Whether conscious or not, the imagery of this video is still nonetheless pretty disturbing. All in all, this video
I think it is fake. Yeah. Very much fake.
A salesman stays at a hotel and captures footage of something pretty disturbing. The following video comes from a salesman who was traveling overseas for a business trip. Due to travel restrictions affected by COVID, the salesman had self-quarantine for a total of 7 days. His self-quarantine took place at a hotel where he booked a room all for himself. But during the 7 days that he's there, something really creepy happens.
Okay.
On the second night of his quarantine, the salesman is talking to a friend via webcam when all of a sudden, this happens.
But they weren't even talking or anything. Yeah, they'll hold him on the handle. They'll tie him on the handle.
After checking to see who was knocking at his door, the salesman returns to his seat, seeming unfazed by the mysterious knocks. He chalks it up to a hotel employee who might have accidentally knocked on the wrong door. A few minutes pass, and the conversation between the two then segues to the topic of food served at the hotel. But as they continue to talk, something shakes up the salesman.
That looks not bad. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
今録画してるまだ。
してる。
あ、ちょっと待ってよ。
何してんの？
Ethorian from KOTOR. Yeah, it's very much the... Yeah.
証拠ちょっとフリーズしてるけど、証拠取れなくない？あ、大丈夫。いないじゃん。誰もいない。
Why are there chairs just sitting out in the fucking middle of the hallway? That's weird.
誰もいないし。
Yay! Thank you, Senpai!
前の部屋のやつがなんかいたずらでやってんじゃない？
It is at this moment when his friend thinks that a next-door neighbor is playing tricks on him. Yet the salesman isn't sure if anyone is as the knocking stopped when he started recording.
Thank you!
He was now more determined than ever to catch whoever it was playing with him. The next day, as he waits patiently for the knocks to occur, this happens.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty fast. Yeah, that's just crazy, yeah. If that's legit audio that's happening in that clip, yeah.
He checks both ends of the hallway, but not a single person is in sight. It is at this point that the salesman questions his sanity. But just when things couldn't get any more creepy, something else happens that has left him completely spooked. The following night, he is woken up once again by mysterious knockings, but this time, something far more unexplainable happens.
Thank you for the stream, Senpai! If the knocking comes right beside him, then I would be like, oh shit. I don't remember if those were open or closed. He could have opened them.
The salesman turns around and sees all doors inside open. Naturally, he was in total shock. He was now convinced that the room he had booked is actually haunted. Perhaps
Probably. It's okay though. It happens. I've booked into haunted hotel rooms before. It happens.
That leaves him beyond terrified. On the 6th night of his quarantine, he decides to use his PC camera to capture anything that may occur inside his room. The camera is left recording.
Yeah, door phobic. Yeah, for real. Yeah.
No surprise, he is woken up by someone knocking at his door. But as he walks over to the entrance, the salesman immediately notices something odd. The knocking doesn't appear to be coming from outside, but rather from inside his room.
Somebody could have committed suicide in the bath. That's a nice bath for a fucking Japanese hotel. Is it a Japanese hotel? I'm glad, honey.
Upon opening the door, he finds no one there. The
No one's
is at a loss
there.
for words. He is now sure that whatever is going on is beyond explanation. Now, it's a good thing the salesman had set up a second camera, as the following incident would have gone unnoticed. During the time he's inside the bathroom, a bottle falls on its own. If you look closely, you can see the bottle move slowly towards the edge before falling over. Like with all occurrences, this one has left him baffled.
That is
The salesman won't be
weird.
staying here any longer, as the next day will be the end of his quarantine. To this day, he can't think of anything that could explain what happened in that room. The salesman thinks that the room might be haunted. But, like most videos, it's hard to be sure if that's the case. It's not certain if this whole incident was just a setup, or actual paranormal evidence. Until it's made clear as to what exactly happened, you be the judge on whether or not something paranormal occurred.
Ghost was drunk. Makes sense.
For more info on this video, you can check out the channel Fourth Wall, where other paranormal clips can be found.
The fourth wall. We're gonna have to go to the fourth wall. That keeps being highlighted.
In this next video, a man is hiking in a secluded forest when he stumbles upon a small house that seems to be abandoned. After hesitating at first, he later decides to get close to the property. What happens next is pretty terrifying. This is what he
Okay.
Fan, ass.
Darkness. Imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. My God. Oh, well, alright, electricity runs to this place. And it's obviously on. Someone fucking lives here. Leave, you asshole. You're now breaking and entering. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello, motherfucker.
Yeah, there was somebody living in there, you dumb fucker.
After all, yet it's unknown as to who or even what had been inside. Whether it was the owner of the house or something else, there's no denying that whoever or whatever this was has left the man completely disturbed. Maybe next time he'll think twice before entering a house in the middle of a forest.
For real, you asshole! You probably just scared somebody awake.
This next
What an
video is from a man
asshole!
named Chris Hill, who you might recall from a previous video. From exploring abandoned places to seeing things that he can't explain, Chris has had his fair share of creepy occurrences, but his most recent exploration may just be the creepiest.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
It's an abandoned warehouse at an undisclosed location. Inside, there are plenty of empty crates lying around and lots of debris. Although mostly empty, he can't help but feel a certain presence inside this building. Small critters might have made this place their home, but to Chris, it seems that something else is living inside.
Yeah, almost was perfectly timed, yeah.
Terrified, he searches all around and finds nothing. But here's where things start to get really creepy. As Chris continues to explore the place, he finds a small staircase that leads him to the floor below. He takes it and finds a room with many doorways. One of them, however, leads to a narrow passage that seemingly has no end. Chris enters the passage, but immediately notices something strange.
It happens, no worries.
Whoa. It's noticeably colder in here. What the hell? If you stand right here, it's kind of warm. Like normal temperature. But as soon as you go in here, it gets cold. That is creepy as hell.
Thermal differences.
That is weird. Like, I'm not joking.
It's almost like enclosed spaces below ground are naturally cold and used for fucking storage because of this fact.
Wow.
Heat rises.
This is gonna be creepy.
Could be a draft, could
Chris
be
has no
because
idea
it's
as to why
just
there's a sudden change in
underground.
temperature upon entering inside. Confused and scared, he walks further into the passage, not sure where it would lead. He eventually arrives at an area that is more spacious and emptier. However, it is during this time when things take a dark turn. He goes in and sets up a few cameras before exploring the whole space. One camera in particular is an infrared camera that is able to record in real time. When he's done setting up all the cameras, he continues to explore the site, but unbeknownst to him, this is captured.
Still gotta go down there too. Did you hear that? That was loud. What the hell?
What? What the hell, dude?
What was that? What the f was that noise? It sounded like something fell.
Okay. What are we looking at? The thing that's over in the window? The door? The doorway that peeks in? Thought that was light. Oh. I didn't see anything. Yeah, I saw something peek in. Yeah, that was weird to me too, but I don't know. It disappears when he shines his light down the path. Yeah, there. It disappears, so it could be a lighting thing for the camera.
This would have been mist. A mist-like figure can be seen approaching Chris from a distance before reaching him. Eerily enough, Chris turns around as soon as the figure gets to him. And, as if that wasn't creepy enough, a strange light.
Yeah, I don't know about this one either.
Peeping at the camera. Chris has no clue as to what this could have been, but viewers can't help but think that this might have been some supernatural creature that was spying on Chris.
No.
Whatever it might have been, he is certain that he won't be coming back to this place ever again.
But then he does come back.
One can't help but ask, what exactly had been spying on Chris? You might recall from a previous video about a woman named Lauren Combs who lives in a house in the middle of nowhere. Ever since moving in, she can't shake the feeling that something is haunting her. Lauren tries her best to ignore this feeling, but there have been countless instances of her dog Luna seeing things that she can't, and many other strange occurrences that are thought to be paranormal in nature. Although most of these incidents are pretty spooky.
Oh, this girl. Yeah, we've seen this one.
It's close to midnight when the
Aw, thank you, honey. Loves and cuddles are wonderful. If you have money to send, I very much appreciate it because I have none. But I just appreciate you guys coming by and hanging with me. I just want you guys to realize that I really do appreciate you. Each and every one of you. Well, that was a cup. Oh, and the doorbell's ringing now. Yeah, this woman's haunted by something cries. Oh, that's true! Zero did send me 25 and Champagne sent me. I do have money. Well, I need to send it, but yeah. I do have money now. That is true.
Strangely, Lauren's dog begins to whimper before an object falls on its own. It's almost as though her dog had sensed the strange activity that was about to ensue.
No, honey, you said as much as you
Following that,
wanted. You
the
don't have to
doorbell
send
starts to
any
go
more.
off
It's
on its
okay.
own, but the footage
I
outside
appreciate
shows
you.
no one at the
Mwah.
door. Now, as many viewers have stated, opening the door may not have been a good idea, as according to them, whatever was ringing the doorbell is now inside the house. Although it isn't sure if something was let in, the following incident seems to
Oh,
suggest
honey,
otherwise.
it's fine. If you
It's 3 in
can,
the
you can.
morning,
I
when suddenly
appreciate
this
everything you can.
happens.
Otherwise, please just sit and chill with me. Talk to me. That's all I request. In all honesty, just hang with me. Hi.
All of a sudden, Lauren's hair is pulled by something. At first, Lauren thought that her cat had done this, but upon looking all around, she noticed that her cat wasn't there. As one would imagine, she was left beyond spooked. The activity in her home seems to be getting worse, and it seems that she
Yeah,
isn't
it
getting enough
does.
help to solve this problem. But of course, what are your thoughts? Is Lauren being haunted by something, or is something else going on here?
I already married her. I am not married.
No longer live on the property. As
Oh, well, there's rice paper that's completely ripped out.
The husband and wife who lived here mysteriously disappeared. No one knows what happened to the couple, but it's rumored that something terrible occurred. It was after their disappearance, however, that a family member shared surveillance footage from inside the couple's house. This footage was taken from the couple's security cameras, and it shows things that occurred before they went missing. Overall,
okay.
to say the least. Take a look at these clips. And see what
No,
you
I
think.
am not married to Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering hates me. Okay. Damn. That's a loud ass ghost. What an asshole. Aww. It looked like Frankenstein that fell. No, Mithra is not married. Mithra does not have a husbando or waifu to call her own.
It wasn't scary enough to deter someone from breaking inside. An anonymous individual named S had seen the footage and decided to check out the property for himself. Little did he know, this was a bad idea. He breaks into the property by entering through a window on the second floor. He goes in and immediately feels uneasy. This is what he caught.
Aww. Nobody wants to marry the Mithra. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate you very, very much. I want to be happy, and I want my lovely followers to be happy too. I love you guys. What's a lie? That is so weirdly painted gold. Why is it painted gold? Like, it's a Donald Trump room. It's gross. Ugh. Oh, nobody wants to marry me? That's nice. Japanese places have this. I've seen, like, a Japanese hotel specifically have these, like, things. I don't know what they are. Oh, he dropped his phone. S thinks it's the metal fitting he saw on the front door. Well, you have the attention. What are you gonna do now? Oh. Remember having those metal knockers on the apartment door? Really? I never had a knocker like that on the apartment door.
It was only after the mysterious knocking had stopped that the intruder looked to the side and saw what appeared to be a shadowy figure peeping from down the hall. It seems to be observing him before creeping away from sight. Not sure if he was just seeing things, he walks over to where the figure was seen, but eerily finds nothing there. Now, it wasn't until posting this video that viewers had noticed something odd about the figure. After being spotted by the intruder, it moves in such a way that seems very unnatural. It almost appears to be floating or even sliding away from view. Just like the surveillance footage from earlier, viewers find this video baffling. But there has yet to be more footage posted. Until then, we'll have to base our judgment on the evidence currently at hand. Doubtless, this video is pretty spooky.
Yeah, that's pretty spooky. I'll give him that. It's a spooky video.
The following video shows a real estate agent showcasing a property on camera when something pretty creepy.
It's so haunted, it's beyond haunted.
Comes from a YouTube channel owned by a real estate broker named Santiago Sanchez, who's been uploading videos of homes that are up for sale. By filming these properties and putting them on his channel, Santiago has been able to sell most homes. But out of all the houses he's filmed, there's one in particular that he doubts will ever be sold. On June 15 of 2015,
Escalfriante Embrujada.
Seeming a bit scared as he tells us that the owner had warned him not to go inside unless he thought it was necessary.
The owner said don't enter, but if you want to record inside, go ahead. But be cautious and leave the house immediately. Why? And this is the video.
According to the owner, he and his family had promptly left the house late one evening after experiencing strange activity for months. Ever since then, the house has been empty. Now, it wasn't until weeks later that the family had reached out to Santiago asking for his help in selling their property. Although a house like this is hard to sell, he still showcased the property on the off chance that someone might still buy it. But little does he know that something downright creepy would happen while being inside. Upon entering the house, he smells a strong, foul odor that seems to linger throughout the property. He then walks over to the kitchen and sees that a colony of ants has taken over the sink. Now, according to the owner, there have been sudden infestations of flies and other insects throughout the house, which Santiago finds very odd. Although
Chucky TV show? I don't know, Vinny.
Have a look.
No tenía por qué haber ningún tipo de insectos. Estamos en la cocina. Se puede ver cómo ellos vaciaron toda la cocina rápidamente para irse corriendo. Está todo abierto. No han vuelto por esta casa. Yo no sé qué decir, pero pueden ver todavía pertenencias. Es raro. Esto nunca se lo llevaron. No quiero dejarme mucho de la puerta, la verdad.
Oh, that's not nice.
Oh, esto está horrible, este lado. No sé cómo puede estar tan horrible en poco tiempo. Una de las cosas que noto es que hay un olor que está horrible, como podrido.
It's really putrid. Yeah, that's not good.
To go inside a bedroom that has a hidden closet. The owner states that his family has felt a certain presence inside this closet and has kept it shut for the longest time, until recently. Feeling a bit spooked, He heads on over to the other rooms, where he begins to feel even more uneasy. What happens then has left him baffled.
That's a nice bike. Why would you fucking leave that there?
Aquí pueden observar dónde estaba el master bedroom, la habitación principal. Pueden ver que todavía hay cosas, pero pueden ver cómo rápidamente cogieron toda la ropa y se marcharon. Pueden ver ahí todas las perchas. Rápidamente sacaron toda la ropa, la cargaron en el coche y desaparecieron. Dejaron bastantes cosas detrás de ellos.
God damn, that's crazy.
Hay un olor extraño, como podrido, en este área de la casa. Este es el otro cuarto, pueden observar.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Todavía hay cosas, pertenencias. Bastante raro. Ahora lo que vamos a hacer va a ser aquí en la pared. Hay unas marcas en la casa, en varias áreas.
Yeah, yeah.
Es como serían marcas, uñas de alguien que ha raspado o definitivamente son algo raro que están rayadas las paredes en varias áreas. Esta es la ok. Bueno, esta es la parte de arriba. Es extraño, la verdad. Este es el otro mira, hay ruidos en la casa, puedo decir, hay ruidos.
There are noises in the house. Oh, fuck that.
Clac, clac. Es muy extraño. Y esto es lo que es la casa. Estas personas estuvieron aquí viviendo unos 2-3 años.
2 to 3 years.
Me llamaron, dijeron que la tuvieron que abandonar porque definitivamente algo raro estaba ocurriendo. Cuando abandonaron la casa, no la abandonaron a las 2 de la mañana.
Abandoned the home at 2 a.m.
Cosas muy raras. Pero bueno, yo he querido venir, grabar el vídeo y ver, un poquito, de todo lo que está ocurriendo en esta casa. Yo no creo, pero bueno, esta es la casa. Es muy, muy interesante. Y mejor me voy saliendo ya de la casa.
It's best if I leave the house now. No, that's a legitimately spooked motherfucker. Okay, something weird happened. Yeah, I'm fucking out now. I believe that. It's really important. Always research the history of a property.
It is at this point that Santiago decides to leave the premises while trying to keep calm by talking more about the property. The sudden infestation of flies, ants, and other insects, plus the markings on the walls, as well as the foul odor throughout the home, have led viewers to believe that the house is haunted. And of course, the chair moving on its own.
I don't know, that's weird.
That something paranormal had occurred. But as always, I'll leave it to you to come up with your own conclusion. For now.
Maybe one of the Americas? I don't know.
If you find something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. This next video was suggested by Armando Caesar, who says he has no idea where this video originally came from. The source is unknown.
It does look like it's from the US. Like I said, maybe one of the Americas.
Footage. According to Armando, the woman in this video is a house cleaner who's been cleaning an extremely old house for years. She usually comes at night to clean the place, and almost every night while being there, she swears that she can hear voices and footsteps from the floor above, even though no one else is inside the home. One evening, the cleaning lady's friends dare her to clean the house, but with the lights off and to record whatever happens. Although hesitant at first, she took the dare, thinking it would be a great idea, as she would prove to her friends that she's not crazy and the house is actually haunted. But she would later come to realize that this was actually a bad idea. It's late at night, the lights are off, and the woman is at this place. This is what was captured.
Have I to really cope there?
It's like an English nanny. This sounds like it's from the UK. Oh yeah, it's definitely from the UK.
For Alan. To prove that it is top at banister. Hello, Pauline, I'm shitting myself. Sounds like there's something in that bedroom. I'm up to top of the stairs.
It's a haunted house. It's gonna get spooky.
Oh. I can hear a noise in the background, but it's in that cupboard, and it is the airing cupboard. So that's where the boiler is, and it sounds like it's just, someone's just come up the back of me. Door. Bollocks.
Bollocks!
Now I want to go back down now.
Yeah, I won't want to go back down either, honey.
Right, I've just shut door. I've just shut door. Bed, I'm going to sit on the foot. I daren't move.
Yeah, no, she's legitimately scared.
Do you know if I weren't shitting myself?
That's your only way out too, little lady. Unless you go through the fucking window behind you.
Now, normally anyone who encounters something like this would flee from the house immediately, but it seems that the cleaning lady was feeling pretty brave that night. However, if it wasn't for the following incident, this video would have been a lot longer. What happens next, before heading downstairs, has left her completely shook. This is what she caught.
Okay.
Please. I have just
Whoa, what was that?
I have just seen something. Right, that's it. I'm off down. I can't take no more.
Yep, nope, I'd be out too, honey. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but yeah, that's movement.
Which the woman points the camera and captures something by the door. It happens real fast, but if you slow the footage and pause at the right time, you can see what appears to be a palish looking figure peeping at the woman from behind the door. Eerily enough, it seems to have been standing there even before the camera points at it. It is at this point that the woman has seen enough and decides to call it a night. Now with all this
Yeah, I'd be
happening in
out
this
too,
video,
honey.
one can't help but think if something paranormal had truly occurred. If so, then the dare she took proved to be successful. Yet, not much
I
info
just
is
seen something, I'm out.
to prove that it's either real or fake.
Yeah.
So it's up to you to come up with your own conclusion.
She seems like legitimately frightened, so
What
yeah,
happened that night
nah.
remains a total mystery. The following video comes from Donna Ayers, who can't help but feel that something is haunting her. According to Donna, there have been strange happenings inside her home that neither she nor her family could explain. In 2009, Donna's brother had passed away due to unknown reasons, but ever since his
Aww.
death, Donna has been feeling very
Unknown
scared.
reasons? What do you mean unknown
Objects
reasons?
inside her house move by themselves, which seems to happen whenever Donna is present. While some believe that her brother's ghost is responsible for the unusual activity, as it might be a sign of him reaching out to her, Donna believes that something else is inside her home, something very malicious. One night, while being home alone, Donna sees the following and begins to record. This is what she captured.
That's not me, is it, with the camera? Hang on, guys, I'm just going to get a better view because this is amazing. I'm just going to turn the light up a bit as well.
she turns the light off, and like her brother standing there shaking the fucking thing, reaching up like, I was just trying to get your attention. I believe that it's a ghost.
Moving. Oh my god, that is moving. Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's just straight up rolling back and forth. Could be somebody walking above.
It gently sways back and forth before the video comes to an end. Like with most occurrences, this one has left her spooked. But this wouldn't be the only occurrence caught on camera, as something way more creepy is captured. A few days after the previous incident, Donna is in her kitchen when out of nowhere, she notices one of her mugs moving on its own. She immediately begins to record and captures this.
As you
Alright.
can see, just so you lot don't think I'm quizzing, I'm not going too close because I get launched at. But there's nothing under there. That's just a bracket from an old drawer that used to be there. There's nothing in the cupboard. It's just cutlery and stuff. Nothing under there apart from pots and pans. There's no magnets. That's just a switch. There's nothing there at all. Nothing out the ordinary, but yeah, keeps moving. Can you move it again, please? If you're here, move it. If you're here.
Okay, nothing for a long time.
I'll just show you as well. There's nothing underneath, there's nothing. It's just an old metal cup. Metal. Weird. Oh my gosh. The surface isn't wet or anything, it's all dry. So there's no reason for it to be moving.
If there was
That's
nothing on the
weird.
counter that could have been moving the cup, then how was it doing this on its own? As with all other occurrences Donna has seen,
Seems to be moving by the cup handle though.
although not sure what exactly.
So it could be fishing line. Yeah, it could be fishing line.
For the following incident, but unlike other incidents, this one has got to be the creepiest. At the start of the video, Donna is informing us of a strange incident involving her toy fish tank, which we can see in the video. But while telling us what happened, something pretty creepy is captured. We can hear Donna's dog reacting to this odd occurrence as it happens.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically the new tank. I'll just keep it in the background and then you can see what I mean. But just strange feelings. Almost like you can feel the dark entity that's here, and it's almost like a pressure around you. And the only thing you can do is record it so people see it, rather than just say it and no one see what's happening at the same time of what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. They're certainly acting a bit weird.
Alright, Papa, what is it?
See, it's so strange. See, I can feel there's something here right now. And yet I don't.
Oh, that's weird.
No one here. Yeah, there's no one around. I don't know if you guys are seeing that. It's bringing tears to my eyes. Just no one gets it. My chain's moving on my neck.
Mysteriously, her necklace appears to be tugged by something,
It
And
was
at this point, she's
weird,
seen enough to be
but
brought to tears by this incident.
that could easily be done with fishing line
Now, it's
too.
worth mentioning that Donna had played with a Ouija board prior to one of these incidents. She believes that this might have worsened the activity in her home, but isn't sure if that's the reason. Viewers beg to differ.
Don't
But as
ever
always,
play with
I'll let
Ouija
you
boards.
judge
My
as to
loves,
whether or
my
not the paranormal
darlings,
is happening.
my sweet
Are all
darlings,
of these
don't
events
ever
indicative
play
of
with a
something
Ouija board.
supernatural? Or is something else going on here? This
I'm not
next
saying it
video
is
features a
fishing line, but
family
it
of
could be
three
fishing
who
line.
lives in a house that they believe is haunted. The family has experienced many strange occurrences inside this house. But, out of all things encountered, there's one incident that is by far the creepiest. The following is the video they took. The video begins with the father of the family, who's recording what appears to be a small pool for children.
What if I
According to
board
him,
the
his
Ouija?
son Rowan was playing with Rowan inside the pool when he points to the house and says that he could see a man in the window.
And right there in that room, that's where Rowan said that he saw a man inside there, and he sat in the pool right here, and he sat there staring up, and he said, "That's a man." And he kept looking in there and said, "There's a man in there." So,
If no one had been inside, then who or what did Rowan see? Rowan's mother states that she was creeped out by her son's comment, but it's what happened later that day that creeped her out the most.
What?
After playing in the pool, they both go inside to dry up, when Rowan walks over to the dining room where the figure was seen and stares at something for a very long time. Unsure as to what he was seeing, she asked him if there was something there, to which he nodded and said, "I could see a man with big black hair." He also says that he looks like an airplane, which neither of his parents could understand.
He looks like an
But then,
airplane.
after telling us this story, the father goes on to record his son and ask him more questions about this man.
He hurt his brain?
He hurt his brain.
And then what happened? Did he say anything?
He what?
He hurt his butt?
Now, it could be the case that he's just saying whatever comes to mind, as most children do. But what happens later in the video has left both parents baffled.
Okay.
This was caught.
What?
Do you have anything else to add?
Bye. Bye.
He apparently
Bye.
in there. That's a big man?
The father captures footage of his son, who appears to be seeing something.
is he there? What's he look like?
He's an airplane. He always says that. He looks
like an airplane.
There's another man.
Looks like an airplane.
He's a black man? Okay, he's a black man. Right?
After giving another detail about the man, he walks over to the dining room
Yeah.
and sits at the entrance. He then points to the corner and says that he could see the man standing right there. As you might have guessed, the parents can't help but think that their child has seen a ghost. Now, it could be that their son has an overactive imagination and are
Maybe.
therefore mistaking an imaginary friend for a ghost.
I'd sage the shit out of the house,
The
though.
following day, the father makes a shocking discovery that may dispel this notion. Take a look.
Hi. I just wanted to say that this is the next day after Rowan's been telling us about that ghost that he saw, and we just realized he's been telling us a black man was in here with big hair, with big black hair.
He's an afro?
And he was in this room. And we didn't know, but we were looking around and we found out that this piece of little furniture was this thing my mom gave us, and we found it in the corner. It's called a unity carving. See?
Oh, you guys were disrespecting.
One piece of wood, and look at this that we found on it, and we didn't even know. But speaking of
Handcrafted in Ghana.
Ghana is in Africa, so this is, and we looked up, it's made from all one piece of wood. It's like this artistic thing that, you know, it's like hard to make or whatever, and they probably get paid very little, which is why they're able to resell these for fairly cheap in the United States. But we think maybe the person who crafted it was the ghost or something, or connected to this, the person connected to this thing was the ghost. Okay, so we just thought I'd add that tidbit in. Okay.
What are your thoughts on this?
Huh, maybe.
Is the piece responsible for the man that Rowan sees? Or is it all due to an overactive imagination? Feel free to share what you think.
Maybe.
During a live stream on YouTube, something pretty creepy was caught on camera. The two people in this video are a mother and her son who were shooting a live
Alright,
video
Draco, enjoy your bowling. I need to join a bowling league or something.
Is solely based on cooking homemade meals, which Laura films herself doing. From videos about making deli
So many friends of mine have enjoy bowling. I should jump into bowling sometime.
Which makes this video
It'd be fun.
more believable. As Laura and her son were live streaming on their channel, something very strange happened. Ever since then, they can't shake the feeling that their house is haunted. After 24 minutes into the live stream, Laura is telling a story when all of a sudden, the following happens.
At the back door, the dog had to pee, and there's a button that says pee pee by the back door. And I'm like, wow, you know, it's been quiet. Oscar has not bothered me all day. This is great. I think he's finally over this, right? So I said to the dog, hit the button. You want to go pee pee? Hit the button. So he hits the button, and it goes, your mom's dead. What the? What was that? So, anyways. Nothing's right. Sorry, typing too fast. That's strange. The cabinet behind you just opened and closed on its own. What? Is that what that was?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
What was that?
What the hell?
It's right there. Pick it all up. Holy
Yeah, that cup just shattered.
Oh my god, I'm really scared right now. That is garbage.
Is that a breast milk thing?
End it? Are you freaked out right now?
Sure.
Oh my god, guys, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me just say goodbye.
Oh yeah, they're
The
emotional.
viewer of the live stream had told them about the cabinet that they realized the source of the sound. It was then later that more activity had occurred. Now what's even more strange about this is that earlier in the live stream, Laura had been talking about her dead mother who had passed away 20 years ago. Based on the footage, viewers believe that her deceased mother might be responsible for the strange activity. But of course, as with most videos,
Maybe.
it's not certain if something paranormal was accountable for this. Doubtless, this odd occurrence has left Laura and her son terrified. But what do you think? Had something paranormal been caught on camera? Or is there some other explanation for this?
Suppose are going okay. But I think at the end of this video, I'm gonna call it an end.
Inside her daughter's bedroom and ends up capturing something pretty creepy. Now the video itself.
These I think are fake.
The mother in question, who recently moved into a new home with her small daughter. Ever since moving in, she's noticed that her daughter has been talking to an imaginary friend.
They be the
Although it's normal
spookins.
for young children to have make-believe friends, there's something about this imaginary friend that doesn't sit well with Leo.
Hey,
So we are just moving in. I'm literally, it's such a mess. I'm sorry, but we're moving into this old house. And my daughter has been talking to an imaginary friend. Except for
That's creepy.
it feels really real. Obviously, it's an imaginary friend.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm wondering if something is triggering it or why it's happening. So I put this camera down and I'm just gonna let it run and we'll see.
Curious as to what goes on inside her daughter's bedroom when she's not around, Leo places a camera on a stand and lets her record 24/7. At first, nothing strange is captured, but then, one night, after having dinner, Leo's daughter goes to her bedroom and plays with her so-called imaginary friend. What was captured has left Leo disturbed. Take a look.
Wow.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I think this is faked.
This is what the camera picked up, captured, whatever, a couple nights ago. And I'm freaked out. I really don't know what to make of this.
Okay.
And so it's beautiful and funny. What are you was doing? Do you want to play? Do you want to? Do you want to sleep? Come on, please.
Okay. Somebody's hitting the bong. Oh, they're going in for another hit on the bong. Oh, he's going in for another hit on that bong. Doing a 3-bong hit.
Somehow, the door opens on its own.
Musical instrument cases are always haunted. Fair enough.
The room. The strangest part about this, though, is the audio of the footage. If you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like a deep, rumbling noise coming out of nowhere. It happens right as the door opens by itself.
Is that bong water? That ghost is getting fucking high!
Because of this, Leo thinks that whatever had opened the door was making this noise. But to her, it seems that her daughter's imaginary friend might have something to do with this. She has yet to figure out what exactly occurred that night. But for now, the question remains, was something paranormal actually caught on camera? Or could something else explain this?
I wish I owned a bong. I don't have enough money to own a bong.
If there's one thing that makes a video
Their glass is usually like $100 or $200 for something
that
small.
can't be seen. But even more unsettling is when something near them suddenly moves on its own, suggesting that something might actually be there. This next video is
that's
just
weird.
as creepy as the one described. Jamie Primack Sullivan is a mother whose daughter, who at the time of this recording, was acting very strange. According to Jamie, almost every night after tucking her daughter into bed, she would catch her staring off at something in the corner of her room, even though there was clearly nothing there, except for darkness. Although creeped out by this common occurrence, it's the following incident that freaks out Jamie the most. Jamie and her daughter Charlie are filming themselves inside their home after going out for dinner. They vlog about their day and eventually start talking about people in their family. However,
Uh-huh.
when Charlie brings up Jamie's deceased grandmother in the conversation, things take a chilling turn. Watch.
But where's your grandma?
Where is my grandma?
Heaven.
Do you remember my grandma? Where is my grandma? Where is she?
Up in heaven. What did she do to make her go up in heaven? Did she do a smoker?
No, she didn't do a smoker. She was just very old. She was almost 93, and her body just
Damn.
was very tired. She was too old.
Was she, did you come almost?
The nightmare's easier to see. I'm so sorry, Strider.
Walk, but she was old. Okay?
Mommy, your grandma's here. And she says, hi, Jamila.
What?
Your grandma's here. And she says, hi, Jamila.
Now, Jamie adds that her grandmother had called her Jamila
fuck?
growing up, and that there's no way that her daughter could have known this, as she was never told about her nickname. Considering Charlie's odd behavior, such as saying things that aren't there, among other
That is weird.
there's no doubting that Jamie was deeply unsettled by this.
Yeah.
Just how exactly did Charlie know of her mom's nickname that was given by her grandma, who's been dead for years? While some think that Charlie could have been in contact with the spirit of her deceased great-grandmother, others aren't really sure what to make of this.
Or she overheard it,
Whether or
and
not
she's just
people believe
repeating it.
her, Jamie is convinced that someone, or something, had made contact with her child. To this day, she isn't sure how exactly her daughter knew about
Kids
her
are smart.
nickname. This next video shows a woman who appears to be very sick. The person recording claims that she might be on her deathbed. If that's so, then this video just got a whole lot interesting. A friend or relative is watching the woman on the monitor when they notice something odd about the footage. Upon looking closely, they see the following.
What the f is that? It's like something touching her.
Mr. Strider! Oh, it's a bug on the lens. You can even see its legs move. Yeah.
What looks to be an arm reaching out to the woman on her supposed deathbed can be seen on camera. It reaches out as though whatever this is trying to comfort the sick woman. Some
No,
viewers
that's a
have
bug, honey.
theorized that this might be the ghost of a loved one who is still looking after their partner from beyond the grave. Although pretty wholesome, it is solely a belief. Yet most viewers
It could be a
cannot
mantis or a stick bug or something. Yeah.
What do you think? Had the
Kinda
ghost of
does
a
look
loved
like a
one paid
mantis.
visit to this woman? Or is there a possible explanation for the ghostly arm?
I had a little praying mantis in my house one time. And it confused me because I saw something green on my wall, and I got closer, and it was a little baby praying mantis.
So
And I was
if you
so
plan on sleeping tonight,
confused.
you'll probably want to skip this one. The video starts off with a child who seems very excited over the fact that the camera on which this video had been recorded is finally working after failing to turn on for a while. Enthused that the camera is now functioning, the child excitedly tells her mother about this while recording her. The child then goes on to tell their sister about this. However, it's what happens next that has left many viewers disturbed. Watch.
Okay. Oh, that's creepy.
All of a sudden, what appears to be a doll's head turns around on its own. Even more unsettling is that it turned its head seemingly at the request of the child, who kept asking to turn around and look at the camera. For this reason, viewers find this video to be evidence of something paranormal. It isn't obvious how the mannequin's head moved on its own, but as always, I'll let you come up with your own explanations. What was it exactly that made the doll's head move?
Oh yeah, I'm okay. Just sudden pain.
The following
You know
video
how
was
it is.
posted by a Reddit user whose family has been experiencing strange activity at home. One night, as both he and
I'm
his
gonna have to
family are
take pain
asleep,
pills
his
tonight,
daughter's woken
which
up
is
by
not gonna be
something.
fun.
Her reaction can be heard on camera. Take a look.
Oh, this is the same one!
According to the daughter, she had seen a shadowy figure inside her room, causing her to react the way she did. She further adds that
Yeah.
at the same time, her small radio had turned on by itself.
It's not sitting pain,
Given
it's
all this occurred,
fucking
one can
chronic
understand why she
pain.
was totally freaked out,
In
and why
my
the family
feet,
was
I have
shaken up.
neuropathy in my
This
feet,
hadn't been the only
so I've got a
incident
lot
that
of pain in my
scared
feet.
them, as
It's not
something
fun.
far more strange had taken place a few weeks prior. It's 3 in the morning when this happens.
The teapot screeching its hellish screech unto the morning air.
An unusual sound can be heard.
Yeah, it happens.
The father says he has
Like
no
I
idea
said.
where the sound came from. Whatever it was, it definitely spooked them. But for now,
Yeah, it
two
spooked me
videos show
too.
the family scratching their heads as they can't think of anything to explain them. Now the following video barely has any information. Where exactly this video had come from is unknown, as the original source is a total mystery. All that is known is that
Okay.
it was found by someone online who reposted the video. In it, a small child is seen lying at a doorway when something pretty baffling happens. Take a look.
Okay.
According to viewers, it seems that the child was either kicked or pushed by an unseen force. Even before
That's
it
weird.
happens, they seem to be scared of something, as though they are trying to get away from whoever or whatever is inside this room. The lack of info and the unknown source of this video
That is
makes it hard
weird.
to determine if it's paranormal or not. For now, it remains a mystery until more info is brought forth.
Yeah, it's a weird video. Don't know what it
The
is.
security camera captures something pretty creepy on footage. Not much info is given on this video, but it still speaks for itself. A child is walking through a kitchen when suddenly they stop to look at something. What happens next is beyond strange. Take a look.
Okay.
The child, without warning, stops in their tracks and stares at something as though someone were blocking their path. They then have a conversation with who or whatever it was that they were seeing. Now, the possibility of this being a child with an overactive imagination isn't ruled out, but the way in which they
Yeah,
interact
she's
with
reading
this
the
supposed
nutritional
imaginary
information.
friend is what frightens the mother
No,
of this
this is
child.
not for me. No.
Rosie B, the mother in question, thinks that this may have been a ghost or some otherworldly entity that was forcefully trying to take away her daughter's toys. But even more unsettling is the fact that when Rosie asked her daughter as to who she was talking to, she responded by saying that it was a little girl and a little boy. Overall though, this video is quite strange. The mother has yet to find out the history of her home, as she thinks this might explain this odd occurrence. But until then,
That is
this
weird.
video remains a mystery. A woman is alone at home when something pretty creepy is caught on camera. The following video comes
Oh,
from a woman
shit.
who lives alone
Dusty,
with 2
a
cats.
cat.
Every so often, her cats would do things that would make her question whether or not they were children in their past lives. To her, it feels as though she's living with kids. Given how much she loves her cats,
Yeah,
she
fur
buys a camera
babies.
to see what they do when she's away from home. The camera
I see one of them
possesses
in the
autotracking
bed.
feature, which basically means that the camera points to wherever it senses movement, tracking wherever the cats go.
Easy Viz.
Although recording everything they do, it seems that buying the camera was a bad idea, as ever since having it, it's been capturing things that are scaring her. The following are just some of the things that happen when she's away from home. Take a look. From strange noises that come out of nowhere, to unseen forces that are picked up by the camera, the woman is beyond spooked.
You haven't
Now, it's not
picked
only
up
when she's
anything
gone that
yet.
strange things happen.
Now, if the
but
cat
there's
is
been
picked
countless
up,
instances when something unexplainable occurred while being at home. On one occasion, the woman is in the kitchen when all of a sudden, an object on her shelf just launches off on its own.
well, maybe. Shit's rolling around on its own.
But creepiest of all is when one
Maybe.
day, while sitting on the couch, this happened.
Hey, what do you... Oh. Oh. And just shrugs. Oh, now she sees it. Even the cat sees it. Yeah, that's weird.
The woman is certain that there was no draft when this happened, as according to her, the whole apartment is sealed just tight enough to prevent any airflow from outside. Given that this has never happened before, she finds this very unusual.
That is unusual.
Sadly enough, it's incidents like this, among many others, that's been causing her a lot of anguish, as she doesn't know what to do to stop this. Whatever it might be that's going on, it's taking a toll on her mental health. Out of all occurrences, one in particular has pushed her to take action by seeking help from others. The incident
What?
is nonetheless pretty creepy. This is what was caught.
C'est passé quoi? Bah, stop, viens. Attends. Viens. Connard. Espèce de connard.
Asshole, you asshole. Yeah, I'd call it an asshole too.
Laisse cette putain de porte tranquille maintenant. Non, non, c'est fini. Viens. C'est moi. C'est moi, regarde. C'est moi. Regarde. Viens. C'est moi. T'inquiète pas. C'est rien. Hein?
That was with some force. Okay, yeah, that was with some force. That's weird.
Vas-y, éclate-toi, maman.
There we go. Yeah! Fuck you! Now I'll try to close the damn door when my bed's in the way, bitch!
Ça vient, mon ami, ça vient, viens. Ça vient, c'est moi, n'aie pas peur. N'aie pas peur, c'est moi. Non. Ça vient, ma vie. Viens. Viens. Viens là. Viens. Viens, mon cœur. Allez. Viens.
Yeah, I would have probably cussed out the ghost by now if it tried to shut a door on my dog or my cat.
Again, the door just somehow moves on its own.
I'd be
Even the
pissed
cat appears
off.
to be scared as it quickly jumps off the bed after sensing something wrong. It quickly rushes out of the doorway as to avoid being crushed by the door. Naturally, the woman was left shaken up. If no draft had caused this, then how did it close on its own? As with previous incidents, she can't seem to explain this. But like always, you be the judge as to whether or not something paranormal occurred. Is this woman actually experiencing paranormal activity? Or is something else going on here?
Yeah, I would have been pissed off at the fucking ghost for trying to hit my fucking aminal.
Until next time.
You dicks. Just because you're metaphysical does not give you a fucking pass. Alright, my loves, I think that's where we're going to end it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you all very, very much. And I hope